oh, hey, free chicken food, and let the frickin' chickens out. And I'm scared of the chickens. I don't like the chickens.
Oh no!
Because they're just little raptors, and I don't trust them with their little eyes. And I was so ready to get home. I was like, get me back to my suburbs and out of this damn country. It was horrible. So maybe I'm just biased about the weather.
Let's see.
Yeah, my sister's been considering for a while getting some chickens for the backyard.
Like, they climb the fence and we'll get into the pool. But like at first, last summer when it happened, like they were all around the fence and we were at the pool, and I was just like, I don't like this. Then my sister-in-law was like, oh, they're fine, they can't get over the fence. We weren't even like 15 minutes down the road when we left, and she sent me a picture of them on the fence, and then like another 15 minutes later they were trying to get in the pool. I was like, absolutely not. No.
My dad has chickens in his backyard, and they climb trees.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what they want to do? They want to jump on you when you walk under.
That's called adaptation.
Yeah. Screw those birds. Little mini dinosaurs. Who wants to keep those in their backyard?
Yeah, he had to do like, you know that what is it? It's like the rolled netting. He had to like put that all the way over like the house and
Chicken
the thing,
wire?
because there's trees inside of it, because they grew it in the backyard in like the woods. So then they built like a little area around it, and the chickens would just climb the trees all day.
I don't want no chickens. I don't want no cows. Nope.
I used to have pictures, but I don't anymore. It's probably in my hard drive. Like, I have to dig for it.
You don't have to share them. It's okay.
The only farm animal I would ever agree to are the goats that when you throw plastic balls at them, they freeze up and fall over.
Man, you think that our dogs and cats are hard? Man, the goats are gonna be worse.
I know, so I get mad at them. I just throw a ball at them.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh
wait
my
till
God,
they get
Ken's
pissed off and decide to, like
eat the
headbutt
house.
you.
And eat the house. Eat
That-
the literal house.
Well, that'd be the other thing. You know, Eugene likes to pull tails and, antagonize the animals. Let him go antagonize the damn goat and get headbutted. I bet it'd be the last time he does it.
Probably.
Okay, Trent, I need you to
All right. So I'm finally good to go. Sorry about that. Hello, stream. We are good to do this. I only see.
Oh my god, Brent's not wearing black.
I know. Yeah, I'm.
What?
I
You
have
got the
my-
90s look, dude. I love it.
Yeah, I got my
Who
outside
is
clothes on.
this? Who is this?
This.
Imposter. You're an imposter tonight too.
This is your Met Gala representative here. That's what this is.
Oh my gosh.
I said I could always bet on you matching, Brent. What the hell?
I'm matching right now. What's up?
Yeah, it looks great.
What's up?
No, I'm saying
I
I'm
got the
always
matching
in black.
pants.
You're always in black. I'm used to having my, outfit buddy.
I will return after today. Trust me. So. All right. Okay. So, with that being said, let's hop into it. So, we're not going to do a recap today because what happened last time is pretty simple. You guys walked home and fought a bunch of thugs in the forest in the ruins outside of you guys' hideout. You guys collected all the weapons and stuff from that. Some bird calls, some duck calls you guys found, and you found these guys were tatted up as the Queensmen. Then you guys went to the hideout and began a long discussion about what to go ahead and do next. And it sounded like the discussion ended with you guys is, for now, agreeing to work with the Knights of the Silver Order and help them retrieve the scepter of Saint Vitrovio. And I believe you guys decided that second on the docket was to try to work with the Hooded Lanterns and visit Reed Manor and see what's going on there. As far as the Scar is concerned, the Smithy Scar and the Amethyst Academy, I don't think any final decisions was made on that, but you guys seem to be open, at least with furthering a conversation. And it sounds like, so far, at least for now, the followers of the Falling Fire and the Queensmen are going to be left in the dust. At least for now. And of course, there was a bunch of talk about what to do with said scepter if you guys get it and all of that, but you guys should remember that. So we should be good with that brief recap there. And, all right, but at the beginning of this session, I have a small flashback. Hopefully it's going to be small. I'm going to try to make it small here. For good old Torin Grendel. So, before you head out for some vacation time, I wanted to go ahead and get some of these deets inside. So, we're going to handle that. So I'm going to switch to the Drakkenheim map. And just so everybody can see this location here for a sec. All right. So Torin, you hail from Drakkenheim, of course, and we're gonna say that your family manor is in a ward called the Old Town, which I'm going to go ahead and ping on the map here. This ward right here. And you know that this area is it's a historical sector, but it's mostly reserved for the royal court to the late king, King Ulrich the Fourth, I believe. This area is old but well maintained. It's generally made of brick, multi-story manors. Some of them are surrounded by walls, fences, or gates, others not. But everything is nice and kind of manicured, at least the lawns and the area. Unlike most of the city outside of the city walls, these streets here have been lit by gas lamps. And they all line these blocks and these streets. The year is 1111 LE, the light era, and it's the 15th of autumn tide, and it's about 10:15 or so. We can find, yeah. Our manor kind of looks like this here. Just, you know, general concept art. Torin, you sit at a quiet dining table with your brother and your mother. Something that looks like this here. If anybody can guess the game of this space, you get inspiration. You only got like a minute though before somebody screen captures it and
Red
goes
Dead?
on Google and what'd you say?
Red Dead?
No. Good guess though. Resident Evil Village.
Oh, yeah.
But your dining space in this nice multi-story manor kind of looks like this here, Torin. We're gonna go ahead and say that grandfather clock here ticks ominously in a corner. Your eyes glance towards now. Oh, and before I go any further, actually, considering the year, you are about 8 years old now, and your brother's about a year younger than you, I believe. Or you guys are fraternal twins, but I have it
Yeah,
here as a year apart. As you're sitting there at the dinner table, your eyes glance towards the mounted swords on the wall and 2 suits of armor nearby. There are 4 long blades that are on this wall, and all look well worn. They belong to your mother. And in the past, she has proudly told you stories of when she was in the Drakkenheim knighthood, and how each of these blades earned their station here on the wall. And the suits of armor have the seal of Drakkenheim's on their shoulders and a rank markers showing that your mother achieved captain before retiring. But of course, these were times before you were born. Your father doesn't have anything on these walls, Torin, although you know he tends to an amazing garden in backyard. And in the spring, it's full of exotic flowers and plants. Neighboring aristocrats of different families and whatnot love to come by and visit this garden your father tends to on sunny days. Your father hasn't returned home from work at Castle Draken yet, but this has kind of been typical over the past few months, ever since he found something at the clock tower in Drakkenheim. And of course, since the dreams, the nightmares he's had, which more than once he's woken you and your brother and mother up in screams. A plate of his food sits on the table, still. Your mother typically waits like this, but you can see the annoyance and frustration in her eyes. And we'll go ahead and put a picture of Mom's up here. At least back when she was rocking the armor. Moving stuff around here for the stream so you guys can kind of see what we're looking at. Your mother says, Natalie. You know she's talking about an elder human lady housemaid that generally does the kitchen work. She has to be like in her 60s. Now all of this we're going to be doing here is kind of theater of the mind. So you can just imagine this lady. I don't have pictures for everything. About 5 years back, your father gave Natalie this position despite her age and protests by your mother. You know her to be an excellent cook. And she now kind of naps in a chair in a living room. She still has her cooking apron on, and she opens her eyes lazily and says, Yes, madam. Your mother says, You can retire to bed. Thank you for waiting. Make sure you bring the leftovers to the groundskeeper. Yes, madam. And she says, and she kind of yawns, and she gets up and shuffles over to the kitchen to fix a plate. Your brother, Takrin, obviously about younger, a lot younger than what I'm about to show here. We'll put him on the board. More elvish than orcish, but you can still see the traits there. Your brother chimes in kind of exasperated, Torin, and he goes, can we eat? It's cold, he says, looking at this pheasants and peas on his plate. Your mother kind of idly picks at her food, and she says, well, you can blame your father for that then. And at that moment, the grandfather clock rings. the front door opens and you see your father, Barguest, enter. We're talking about a guy that looks kind of like this. Image is given to me. There we go. Now, his long mane of hair looks disheveled, and he looks tired and worried. But your brother, Tokrin, shouts with excitement, "Father," and he gets up to go greet him, and your mother
also would probably be very excited to see his father and also go to greet him in a similar manner.
Soon as you get up, your mother, she snaps at you and goes, "Sit down. Eat." And Barguest comes over to both of you and gives you a pat on your shoulders and a smile. And
welcome back, Father.
Thank you, Torin. Tokrin, he says, giving a squeeze on his shoulder. Just goes, "Just please do as your mother asks. It's late. I could tell you about my day tomorrow."
Of course, Tokrin, we've been waiting long enough. I'm going to start cutting into my whole food.
Tokrin sits down and he eats, but he then says, "Well, Mother tested me on my shield guard today. I took 27 blows." That's an excited kid, he says. And Barguest goes, "Well done." You see, he kind of goes over, he leans over to grab your mother's arm kind of gently. But you see that she immediately stands up and brings her plate to the kitchen, kind of leaving him hanging there. You see he just sighs heavily, your father. You then hear, "I hope you get the rest you need, my lord," Natalie says, giving him a warm smile, which he weakly returns. And Barguest says, "Good night, Natalie. Thank you. Please sleep in tomorrow. The world isn't going to end if you're not up at the crack of dawn." And she nods and goes upstairs with a bowl of food in her hands. He finally kind of sits down in his chair in front of his plate and tiredly takes off of his glasses. And he looks at you, Torin, with kind eyes. "How's your day?"
It went very well, Father. I've been going about my studies as I'm supposed to. I'm taking a bit, but I have figured out how to do this, and putting his hands together, just a little bit of prestidigitation, just a little bit of like a sparkler, just a little shower of sparks between the fingers before they fizzle out.
You see his eyes light up. He goes, "Whoa. Be careful who you show that to." And he kind of gives you a wink.
Of course.
Your brother goes, "His shield guard is awful. Mother hit him like 7 times. He continues eating. Well, I'm pretty sure your brother will pick up on that.
Yes, hopefully the next time the teacher comes to ask a question, Mother had knocked the information out of you. Tokrin?
He gives you a side eye, goes, "You want to put a bet on it?"
Dessert?
Your mother interrupts this and curtly says, obviously to your father, "Did the king get back to you about our land?" Barguest kind of shakes his head. He goes, "No, I've been trying to get him to force Adriana to look into this artifact." And you see he kind of thinks, looking at his food. The wizard keeps offered to take it immediately, And your mother interjects, which makes a lot of sense considering it's sitting in our attic right now. And Bagras goes, but something didn't seem right. When I told her we could examine it at the mage court in the castle, she kind of gave me the runaround. Although, Zoya has been helpful. She even, and then your mother interrupts. So, the Wombatons have been actively staking around our land. And you're playing in the woods with the city witch. And with something that should be at the tower or the castle. Way to stay on task. Bargrass kind of shakes his head exasperated and goes, well, I would have put it in the basement temporarily if that wasn't your training room. And your mother goes, yes, the place I train our boys so they have an edge in the knighthood when they come of age. Why didn't you put the thing in your precious garden? Bargrass kind of deflects and says, anyway, I haven't asked Ulrich about the lands again, but I'm sure he's going to make sure we keep it. I don't think the king wants a training outpost run by the Von Buttons that close to here. You see, he kind of shakes his head and rubs the bridge of his nose. Plus, he knows Geldstad wants the ore from our lands, and he doesn't trust Dransmud to make a solid deal that doesn't affect the other minings. Your mother says, well, that's a lot of guessing. Wouldn't asking for an update, something more official, help push things along? Maybe I should do your job while you tinker with plants and play wizard with that trash you dug up. Bargrass kind of rolls his eyes and grumbles. I'll move it today. I just didn't want it to be too far from the excavation at the clock tower. And I didn't want Adriana to hide what she finds from Ulrich, as the academy usually does. And he still hasn't even touched his food. He goes, I have a very bad feeling about this thing. Your mother goes, apparently bad enough you would even endanger our boys by bringing it here. Bargrass kind of zones out, Torin, as you watch your father. And he's kind of thinking out loud, and he says, Zoya said it was old. Maybe Arcane Empire days. She said darkness leaks from it in the Dreamlands. She's been having nightmares too. You then see your mother kind of slam her hands on the table a little bit and puts her face in front of your father's and goes, you need to get it together. You're slipping in your duties. For months you've been playing glorified party planner at the castle and spending most of your time playing detective with this thing instead of securing what's ours. Get rid of it and get a grip. You see he just glares at her. But then he gets up and he goes, I'm going to bed. Torin, you can tell your mother wants to continue arguing, but holds it in. And in hindsight, probably for you and your brother's sake. She just looks at you both and goes, to bed, now.
Of course. Good night, Mother. Good night, Father. Come on, Doctor.
Your father goes, bring it in, and opens his arms to give both of you a big hug.
I'll bring it in.
He does this, and both of you run upstairs to your bed. after dressing down for the evening, I mean, both of you share a room. You know, it has all of your kid items and things around it. You have separate beds across the room. Do you say anything to your brother at this moment?
You did do really well with your shield guard today.
You see, he turns over and he gives you a look. After a moment, you see a smile creeps on his face. And he goes, maybe you'll learn something from me one day.
Through your stubborn head.
He throws a pillow at you.
Things are going to be all right.
You see his face get serious for a minute. And he goes, what do you think's in the attic?
I know is that Mother and Father are really worried about it.
I wish Father would have shown us. Maybe we'll get to see it when he moves it down.
Maybe. Honestly. Maybe I just kind of want it gone. Maybe when it is, everything goes get back to what it was before.
You see your brother seems to think about that. And he goes, yeah. I think you're right. Me too.
But it will be. I mean, it's Dad. You'll figure things out.
If anything, you can always tell the king if it's something really bad. And they can bring the knights down here.
Yeah. And there's also Zoya that Dad's always talking about.
The crazy witch. You know he moved her far away from the city, right?
Yeah.
Do you think she eats kids?
Maybe. Guess we'll have to wait a bit so we're not kids anymore before we visit to see her, huh?
Yeah. I'm making sure I bring my shield.
Maybe by then I can do a little more than just sparks.
I hope so. If not, then you are the most useless brother I think I'll ever had. You see he turns over.
As the only brother you ever had, that also makes me most useful.
He doesn't respond, but after a while you can hear a gentle snore coming from him. Do you do anything at this moment?
Could look at him for a bit. And, say goodnight, and as I lean back in my bed, I'm just gonna say it again that things will get better. Things will get better. And then I guess I will go to sleep.
You drift to sleep, Torin. You're not sure how much time has passed before you're awakened with a hard shove. You turn to look at the source, and you see it's your brother. His eyes are wide with fear. Torin! He whispers to you. He looks towards the door of your bedroom and he goes, I heard a scream. It sounded like Natalie. Then it got real quiet. I was about to sleep again, then I heard another scream. It sounded like a man. Yeah. You see he goes to the corner and he grabs his shield, and he also has a training sword, which he picks up.
I probably have one too, and I'm not gonna pick up the shield, but I'm gonna pick up the sword. Alright, just come on, stay behind me. Let's go find Mom.
What if the man screaming was Dad?
Come on.
Wait! He says, I left the room after I heard the man scream. There's something going on downstairs. I don't know who they were. There's people down there. I had to get close.
Quiet and stay close to me.
You see he comes up behind you and he has his shield up in his dull sword.
And I'm going to go to the door and peek out into the hall.
You peek out, and you see a short hall that leads to steps that go up and down. I'm sorry, that goes down, not up, just down. Do you go there to the steps? You know that your parents' bedroom is down this hall too, and the floor below you guys is mainly guest rooms, and then of course the base floor is living space, and there's suites for Natalie and the groundskeeper.
I'm going to put my fingers in a silent gesture and let's go see if Mom and Dad are in. Mom. And I'm going to try to stealthily see.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just roll your character's base ability modifiers. None of the other stuff. Just, you know, your strength, dex. Just roll those for me, all right? So roll me a stealth check, but obviously that would be associated with dex. So just roll a flat dex. Your brother's a lot quieter than you, but also he's a little bit smaller. You step on some of the wooden planks of the floor, and they groan under your weight. And you stop for a second and wait, but nothing happens. You keep going?
Yeah.
You make your way to your parents' door. It's all dark. All the lights are out for the most part. There's a window letting in some moonlight. And you're at your parents' door. It's shut, though.
I'm gonna try and see if I can open it.
You grab the handle and you give it open. It groans and squeaks on its hinges. You peek your head inside. You see your parents' spacious master room. They both seem to be in bed asleep. Although, roll me a perception, which would just be a wisdom.
Yeah.
You see your father kind of tosses a turn a bit in his sleep, and he seems to be groaning a bit, breathing heavy. Your mother doesn't seem to be awakened by the tossing, though.
Go inside. Go inside. Mom and Dad's room.
Go in? Are you We should wake them up.
Say, open. Yeah, just go away.
You see he looks at you a bit confused and
I'll be right behind you.
He goes in the room.
I will fall behind him, and I will not fully close the door, but I will shut it, like close it to as much as I can.
Before you close it, you hear coming from downstairs. Who's there? It sounds like Natalie. Children, is that you? Your brother looks at you.
Akron. Let me have your shield for a moment.
He gives it to you.
All right. I'll stay by the door and see if Natalie or anyone comes up. You go try to wake Mom and Dad. Be careful though. That's having another nightmare.
Okay. You see he stands up and he goes over to the bed. What do you do?
I'm going to stay by the door and try to peek through the crack I made, see if anything is coming. If I have a visage of it, see if anything's going to coming up the stairs.
You see the shadow of an elderly lady coming up the steps. Children? Roll me a wisdom. Okay. But yeah, you see her coming up the steps. You do anything else?
I look back. Is Takrin having any success at the moment?
You see he's on his father's side of the bed, and you see he's shoving him. He goes, Dad! Dad! You see, your father seems to be in some type of unawakened fit. You see he kind of groans and turns. Even though your brother's like really pushing into him. You do anything else at this moment? Children? You look back and you can see the silhouette of her at the top of the steps, a few feet from the door.
Is there anything? It looks like Natalie?
Peeking out of the door, roll me a perception.
So wisdom?
Yes. $11, that's what you rolled here?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like her. Roll me another dex as you're kind of hiding at the door here. You see in the darkness Natalie turn her old head at your direction.
Oh, look at Takrin. Just keep quiet. I'll be right back.
Children,
And
where are you? Is that you?
That's what you hear. You see Takrin is shoving his mother, and You see she begins to stir awake.
I'm going to grab hold of the handle. And I'm going to close the door, and I'll try to hold it closed. Hearing the sudden change in timbre in Natalie's voice.
You do. You hear someone slam up against the door and jiggle the handle. You see your mother, you hear your mother goes, "What is it? What's going on?"
I'm going to, like, again, hearing it jiggle, holding on to the handle, I'm going to try to hold the door closed. At this point I have dropped the sword, the training sword and shield.
You look at your mother, she gets out of the bed, and you see she looks at the door, she looks at you, sizes up the situation, she looks at her husband, "Progress!" You see he just stirs as if he's in some awful dream. You see she reaches under the bed, and she pulls out what looks to be a short sword. Torn, move out the way!
Oren will hesitate a little, clearly being frightened of the situation, but he will eventually grab the shield and run past her towards Takran.
Soon as you let off the door, it flies open. You see Natalie in her nightgown standing there. But something's different about her. You note her eyes seems to take in a lot more of the moonlight and ambient light around. And as it does, you can tell her eyes look almost predatory, reptilian. You see she runs into the room with a scream. You see she has what looks to be a kitchen knife in her hand. You see she runs over, and this is an old woman, and it looks like maybe she somehow got a bunch of energy because she's not shuffling or anything at all. You see that as you move over towards your brother, she lifts the knife and she leaps onto the bed where your father is.
If seeing that, I'm going to try to change direction. I picked up this shield. I'm going to try to put that between where I'm assuming the knife is going to come down and my father.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and roll me strength or dex, your choice.
I will say strength. I'm just going to make a leap for it. Oh my god.
3 meets or beats. Somehow you come over able to wedge your shield in as you see the knife's edge tip plunge or bury itself slightly onto the shield. Probably where his chest would have been. Your father still doesn't wake up. Your mother springs into action. She jumps across the bed, tackles Natalie off of the bed. Bragas rolls off the bed onto the floor, and you and your brother kind of stumble back with it. You see that Natalie raises her blade and looks like tries to stab at your mother, but your mother has a long career of the knighthood, easily grabs her wrist. You see that Natalie's putting all of her energy, and it's almost supernatural, into plunging this knife towards her gut as your mother holds Natalie's wrist. Do you do anything at this moment?
Come on, I'm gonna grab the shield and toss I think I left the sword, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna try to use the shield to bash the knife out of Natalie's hand.
Sure, yeah, strength, dex.
I'm gonna say strength.
I'm just gonna give her an opposed roll. You bat the knife out of her hand and it goes flying and hits the floor. At this moment, you hear heavy footsteps. You see standing in the doorway is a tall, lanky man, maybe in his 30s or so. Human. You know this to be the groundskeeper. You see he has in his hands what looks to be a pitchfork. You see your mother at this moment looks at this. She gives the hilt a wallop, like, walloping Natalie on her temple with a deafening crack, and the old lady rolls across. Barbara still doesn't wake up. You see she gets up and squares up against the groundskeeper. And the groundskeeper still has this reptilian look in its eyes. And then you see your mother and this groundskeeper essentially begin to fight. You see that she has the short sword. She's deflecting this pitchfork that's being swung at her. Eventually she gets inside and gets this guy almost in a headlock. You see Natalie is still on the floor, turns over and looks towards the knife, and then looks at you.
Packer, grab the knife, and I'm gonna jump on Natalie and try to wrestle her.
Sure, he'll go ahead and roll with advantage here. 220s, get to 18 against her 13. You see Taka runs over and dives onto the knife. You said you jumped on her?
Yeah, well, he's going for the knife. I'm gonna try to jump on her and hold her on the ground as much as my 8-year-old child can. Sure,
you jump onto her and roll her on to her back as you are on top. You see she reaches out and wraps her hands around your neck. What do you do?
I'm going to use the trick. I'm going to use prestidigitation to create a bunch of sparks. I'm going to do it right in front of her. I'm going to try to, between my hands, right in her eyes to get her to let go of my neck.
Sure, roll me an opposed strength. I would have gave her advantage, but I'm going to roll straight for her. Since you did the prestidigitation. She gets a 13. You and your tiny hands, you shower these sparks in her face as she coughs. You're able to curl your fingers inside of her grasp and then pull her hands off. In the distance, you hear a thud of something on the ground as you hear your mother screaming, fighting this guy. You see Takrin rushes over to you, and you see he has the knife in his hand. What do you do?
Don't let her get that.
Natalie goes back again. Roll me an opposed strength real quick. With her full strength, she sits up and pretty much puts all of her body weight on top of you, flipping herself on you. She goes to grab your neck again.
I'm gonna put my my forearms in between so she can't get them around my neck.
You see these reptilian eyes, and as she looks at you, you can see some scales almost slowly being generated across her face.
You can't stop it. It's inevitable.
She says to you. At that moment, you see Takrin look over towards his mom, your mom, then looks at Natalie. You see he raises a knife and he plunges it in her back. She screams out in agony, rolling off of you, trying to reach for this knife as blood soaks her gown. What do you do?
I imagine I've been using it, so I imagine the shield is gonna grab it, and I guess I'm gonna try to clonk her upside the head, knock her. Stop.
Go, roll me a 20. Another strength. She gets a 10.
I mean, I'd love to roll a 20, but
I know, right?
oh my god, that's the third one. What is happening to me? Curse this child body.
She knocks the shield out the way. You see Takrid run over and grab the knife out of her back, and he plunges it into her back again. And at this moment, you see your mother come over to screaming Natalie and grabs her by the hair. You see there's blood on her hands, on her blade, and drags Natalie away from you guys. You see she takes the sword she has and she plunges it in her chest. At this moment, all of you hear a gasp, like somebody coming out of a deep body of water, holding their breath, and you see your father is awake, sweat pouring down his face. Your mother comes over and tends to both of you, kind of picking you up, checking you over, asking if you're okay.
I'm fine.
Father's like, what's going on? You see he gets up. He almost seems like drunk a bit. Your mother shouts, spies! The Natalie! The one you hired! The groundskeeper! You see he looks, sizing up the blood all over the floor. He looks at you, Torin, your brother. He goes, no. It's something else. Yeah?
Mom, Doctor heard them screaming. There was their eyes. That wasn't. Something was wrong with that and the groundskeeper.
What? You see he comes over. You see your mother step in between and goes, what are you doing? They're traumatized. They're scared. We need to call the guard right now. See, your father goes, look, listen to me. He looks at the clock on the wall that you guys have in his room. You look the time, it's 11:11 a.m. He goes, I have to go to the castle. I have to tell the king. It's coming. You see, he goes, what's wrong with you? What are you talking about? You see, he pretty much shouts out, he goes, just listen! Do as I ask. Get the kids. Get the wagon, the cart. I will send some of the guard to take you outside of the city. You see she's about to protest, and he goes, shut up! He growls. The first time you've seen him, like, really mad. He goes, just do it. If I don't get back here by noon, all of you, take the cart with the guards, head outside the city. I'll make sure I find you. Okay? You see, without saying a word, he steps over the bodies. He looks up and down the hall. And then you hear him rush down the steps, and the front doors slam.
Dad? I'm gonna go to the bedroom door and watch as he leaves.
And with that, with the rest of the party here. All right, thank you guys for being patient with that. I needed to drop some tidbits here, but let's go ahead and get with everybody else here. And let me see. Here we go. No. Where is that? I don't know. Nightmares. Counters. Intro encounter. Oh, I moved it here. Sorry. Okay. Kolabati.
Yes.
You occasionally wake up in the middle of the night with cold sweats. You know you don't feel right. In one of these moments, you wake up in the middle of the night. You hear a voice echo out towards you. And you know it to be the Queen. Kolabati. Kolabati.
I'll sit up and go into my bag and pull out my mirror.
You see her face, one of an elder elven woman. Hair braided quite nice. I'm not going to show an image yet, because I'm searching for better images for these people. And I'm still in a cave. But anyway. You've done great work making it this far. Oh, there we go. I wasn't in a cave. Now I am.
Kalabati will mop her brow and nod. Thank you, my queen.
How have the others treated you?
They are warming up to me, it seems.
Their conversations and connections with you are their own. I can't listen in on those. But I know that they're more neurotic than some of the others. The tower, Kolabati. What have you found out about the tower?
Of course, it is a Amethyst Academy stronghold. There may be traps and wards that will require their assistance in order to get inside.
It is their stronghold now. But it wasn't always. They took me there. A long time ago. The Arcanus. It was theirs before it was this academy's. I'm not sure they have a right to claim ownership. Do you wonder why?
The Sorcerer Kings took much from the elves. I'm sure quite a bit of those stolen items are still within that tower.
They are Kolabati. And I fear something worse is there. We were raped for our artifacts. I was taken because I was a means to an end. And I fear that end was the gates.
Did they reopen them?
I don't know. But I do know I was coarse. My memories ravaged for the location of others in other elven ruins. If the Arcanus made that gate, then who owns it now? And you see her image fade, and the resonance of her voice dissipates.
Colabante will close her eyes and rub the bridge of her nose. Then put the mirror away and look around and glance over at Satato.
So Tado looks at you and shifts on his feet with a little bit of anxiety. You're able to drift back to sleep, and everybody gets a long rest. But all of you wake up to hearing whichever room Torin is in, some shouting coming from his room. We're all in a mix, all of you guys together, and we're rocking and rolling. You hear this, what do you do?
Well, Colabante would since she usually trances in the main room, she'll get up and go to that door and start knock on it.
Torin, I'll leave it to you how you get up. Take inspiration for going along with me on that little story.
Torin is probably going to wake up, a bit of a start at the knocking at the door. He's going to look around the room, realize this is not it. He's going to probably look across the room to see it for the other bed, only to realize it's not there, and take a bit to realize that where he come from and where he actually is.
Yeah, you hear the knock coming at your door. And
Yeah,
who wants
yeah.
to be? Yeah. Who wants to be in a room with? Who wants to be in a room with Torin?
Well, it's probably Ron. So
All right, we'll make.
I mean,
Ron.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm probably booking with Addy.
Sure. And we'll go ahead and
The twins
They're gonna
would have
bunk with.
cleaned a room.
there's only 3 rooms, so y'all figure it out. Y'all figured it out.
In
We're just
that
gonna say
case,
you guys figured it out.
We'll
all
look
right?
across, see that it's Braun in the other bed, and actually have a moment of start looking at him and escape and the scales for a moment and then look around the room and kind of realize where he is.
I mean, this kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Set up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you see that, Ron.
Ram will kind of shake himself awake, look over at Tor, and bad dreams.
For a moment, as he looks in your eyes, you see a brief flash of trepidation, but he then kind of closes his eyes and pinches the bridge of his nose. It's yeah, bad dreams.
Well, if you ever need an answer to him, let me know. I can take you there.
I might want to wait a while before that dream. And hearing the knocking, he's gonna go over to the door and bring it up. Yeah. So.
All right. Yeah, all of you are up at this moment. Yeah, I mean, we can briefly go around the room with some people I haven't heard of from. Alice, Louis, I mean, what is your morning routine? What are you guys doing?
Louis letting Alice sleep while he has his gun out, and he's listening to the door to see if anything's about to happen.
Yeah, Alice would definitely be in full princess mode and sleeping until the very last minute. 100%.
Yeah.
Got it. How about you, Tinu?
I'm not sure. I think maybe she's a light sleeper. So I would have gone and checked on Torin too.
Got
without
it.
waking my sister.
Sure. Yeah, you know, you come out, you see Torin's at the door. It looks like he's been, like, sweating in his sleep. That's about it. Louis, yeah, you know, listening out, you know, you kind of heard bits and pieces of this. But as now everybody is, like, awake and stuff, I would just say, Alice, eventually you hear more and more conversation. It's just harder and harder to stay asleep, and I'll just let you decide when you get up. And, but yeah. It is morning time. Early morning. All of you look at each other. What are you doing?
Right. Sorry about that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just, I guess coming back to this city has woke up some, gave me a bad dream.
Here. Tina reaches out and gives you a flat stone, similar to one she gave Alice. It's for protection.
Oh,
It's good luck.
yeah, thank you, Tino. I just need to calm myself down a little. And Torin's gonna go probably start doing morning ritual, splash some water on his face, just get ready for the day.
Got it. And I guess the rest of you do something similar. Eventually, yeah, you guys get all of your gear and stuff together, and Alice, eventually, you see everybody's waiting on you at this point. Everybody's like,
Yeah, I guess Louie would have eventually woken her up. She probably
Yeah,
a little
won't leave.
hungover too from, you know,
yeah.
all the drinks. So she'll stumble along, meet everybody in the entry.
Got it. Kolabadi, roll me a dice real quick for our friends.
Okay.
Alright.
And Brent, I sent you a private message. No
I saw
rush
that.
in Discord.
Um,
Just something for you to think about. Just
no, I'm
future
gonna
situations.
got it. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
answer that in a little bit.
No problem.
Alright. All of you have sleep ease in your eyes, and you all look at each other,
Right.
ready to face
so
another day in Drakkenheim.
You all want to make food here or go get breakfast?
Let's make it here so we can get rolling.
Mm.
Would be my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Chapel, right? We're doing that? I think.
Yeah,
I think that was
stop by
plan.
stop by the church in town and then head to the city.
Oh, you're right. Get
Are
the
we-
supplies.
Were we
Do we even
gonna
know how
get
to
a
get
bag
there?
of holding?
Well, I think I can contribute towards it.
Yeah, I can too.
It would probably help us with sneaking this thing out.
Yeah, I was gonna get the platinum rings, but I'll wait because I think a bag of holding is more important.
Well, how much are your rings?
100.
Platinum.
Gold.
Expensive.
100 gold?
Well, I don't, out of character, I don't want to be a very bad news, but is it 100 in the PHB or?
It's 100, two platinum or silver rings worth 50 gold pieces each.
No, Aldor sells at cost in the PHP.
Okay.
No cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, for spell
It's a
components,
spell
it's cost.
component.
Yeah.
Yeah, spell
But-
components he sells at cost, yes.
Okay.
But I'm willing to chip in for the bag of holding instead of the rings. I'll wait on the rings until we get back. Because
How much was the bag of holding again?
500, I think. Well,
500? I thought it was 300.
I thought it was 3.
No, initially he gave you a price for 500, and then you came back to him
my God.
again. He gave you a price for 400, but he's never said 300. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can always try to negotiate.
And who knows? He changed the price once. Maybe he'll change it again.
I give my
Something
money
lower.
to. I give 100 gold to Torin
Oh,
for the bag. Wait, are we going to get the bag?
I
Are we
mean,
going to try?
we can try.
Yeah, okay.
You know, if we're heading to town anyway, might as well stop by Mr. Immense's trailer.
Oh, okay. I'll hold on to my money then.
Yeah.
I won't make you carry it.
And who knows? Maybe if we can't get it, then you can still get your rings.
I didn't take the spell. I took a different spell today.
And I'm gonna
But
say
it's
you
okay.
guys are talking about the specifics of this while you're heading to Emberwood. So
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna,
walking.
yeah.
as we're walking to Emberwood, Louis would look over at Alice and say, "Hey, Alice, you mind if I talk to you for a sec?"
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And we'll head a little bit back from the group. Don't want to sound like a hypocrite, but
But you're
what
gonna.
was that? Us? With a bandit?
What was? What do you mean? What was that? You've seen it before.
No, not that. Where was your head in that fight?
They were attacking us, and where we live. What was it? What would you have wanted me to do? What would you have done?
Shot them from a distance. Kept safe.
Okay, you're better at that than me.
You're good with a bow. You did fine in the inn, and you were blind drunk that night.
Yeah. Okay. Just kind of giving you a look. A
Look,
little
I'm
bit of
not,
that sassiness is coming out.
I'm not saying I haven't done or that I wouldn't, pop off at a man, with a hat, but I tried to kill him when his pants were down. Anyone
And
expect?
we were supposed to just let them go.
No, I'm not saying we shouldn't have killed them. I'm saying taking on 4 thugs at once seems a bit excessive.
It worked.
You're right. But between you and me, you matter a hell of a lot more in this circumstance than, probably myself. Don't
You're
want you getting
important.
killed. Well, yeah, no. Not in the grand.
I mean, there's no guarantee I am either. You want me to be more careful?
I want you to remember that you're not supposed to be, some crazed warrior charging at folk. You're supposed to be, what is it? I don't know. I'm not good with all this noble shite. My sister had it. What's the word? Astute? No.
She's trying not to laugh at you.
Damn it, Addy, you know what I mean.
Sorry.
Be guileful or whatever my sister taught you.
How would that have helped, though?
Well, if we had used potion matter, did anyone? I can't remember, to be honest. We'd be out for today. And, I don't know, seemed to put a lot of strain on Tinu. Well, I'll admit she seems pretty good with all the healing business.
I didn't think there was as many as there were, and then I was already committed. It felt wrong to run.
All right, Addy. I'm not your blooming fucking nurse. I'm not Clara. Do what you want. All right, but just
I hear you.
okay.
She'll pat your shoulder.
Thanks. You mean a lot more to a lot of other people. Just
Well, this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't shot somebody's head off.
I know.
over
I gotta be
sneak
more
at the
fucking
bar.
careful. Apparently, I'm a bad influence. Whatever.
I'm just saying, you started the turn of events, and I just kept the energy.
Appreciate it. Thank you for backing up.
Ron,
Always.
as you guys are walking, I would even say as soon as you guys got outside, you smell in the air rain. You look up to the skies and you can see it's pretty overcast. You get a sense some storms are probably rolling in.
Advise the party. Looks like Reed.
You guys make it to Emberwood without any issues, and it's a light day. With the rain out, most people are coming. You see that the streets are a little bit deserted, but you head to Caravan Court, and there's an abundance of adventurers and all types of folks as per usual.
Oh, Brent, on the way, can I pull Torin with me to the Barker Desert and just dig in the trash real quick for some silverware? Because I
Sure.
don't have the... Yeah, what do you want me to roll for that? And how much do you say we used last time?
How many spoons you used last time? How many did you? I mean, I don't know. How many did you use?
Well, we didn't go into detail on how many twists and turns we took.
Roll me. All right then. Roll me 2d12.
2d12. Oof, that's a lot. Okay, 20.
That's 20 then. Yeah.
Oh, that leaves me 13. And then, can I roll something real quick to replenish it with Torin?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me 2d12. We'll see how many you get back.
No! Of course.
And people are looking at you strange.
Yeah.
Because if you know, the Bark and Buzzard has like a back courtyard area with that armored suit that people fight, and yeah, the trash is back out there, so people just glance at you and whisper amongst themselves.
Tina doesn't care.
As you walk off with more spoons.
I think we need to find a better way of doing this.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, we got a magnet.
You mean a lodestone? Back up.
Well, last time we didn't come back the same way we went. That's why I wasn't able to grab the spoons on the way.
But you guys make it to Caravan Court. I'm not going to go ahead and RP this section here. I assume you guys are selling stuff and buying stuff according to our set rates. Now, if you have a question with any of these NPCs, we can go into that. But, yeah.
Oh, let's see. I guess we're shilling off all the heavy crossbows, unless we're keeping any of that.
Nah, it's perfectly good.
All right. They give you half of the value in a PHV for all those crossbows. And anything else you decide to... There was the short spyglass that's worth 500 gold pieces.
It's true.
They'll give you half for that if you sell that.
Tinu had asked if we wanted to keep that to see. If not, we can sell it to help get the bag of holding.
Oh, well, the bag of holding is probably pretty useful. If you all want to sell it, I understand. That's that's a good shot.
Well, it's up to the party, honestly, because we all found
Ron's
it
okay
together.
either way.
Yeah, I'm okay either way. Both items honestly would be good to have.
Oh no, guys! Somebody pick. Make a choice.
Do we need
Well,
to sell it to get the bag?
No.
Probably not.
We probably don't, but we also currently have 2 familiars in the party if we need eyes on sight.
Yeah, but I think the spyglass can see. How far was it, Brent? Half of a regular one?
Yeah, so like I don't know, 500 feet or something like that. I
Yeah.
forget exactly what it is, but yeah, you have to look it up. But yeah, that's all on you guys. It's just somebody, could do the math to tally how much money you guys earn from selling the heavy crossbows, maces.
You
Well,
got
the
it.
heavy crossbows sold at half would be 300 for all of it.
Perfect.
I'm not sure about the ammo.
The ammo, yeah, I mean they'll buy that too, but they'll buy it in the bulks in which they sell it, which I believe is 10. So they'll go ahead and yeah, give you half of the amount of that. So 3 sets.
I think if we can get the bag of holding without selling the spyglass, we should keep the spyglass because we'll be able to see the fog of the from if
It
we're
might
up
help.
high.
Yeah, it
Okay.
I
might
mean,
help
between the
us.
crossbows and the maces, we should be good, right?
Well,
Yeah,
the crossbows are like 300. The maces are not going to get very much at all.
2.5 per mace.
honestly, it's just to get some extra. That's just to get some extra change and to get rid of a lot of weight that we don't need.
About
So
25 gold for the maces. All.
Which is
so
still
for
decent.
325, that's already the majority of the bag. So
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
we'll keep the spyglass. We can chip in for the rest.
Got it.
And if we end up, and also if we end up using it, we can just sell later.
Yeah, you guys head by yeah, the what's the freaking name of the place? The Crow's Smithy. And yeah, you offload these weapons. He seems very appreciative and gives whoever a strong clasp as he counts out his coins and hands it off to you. And as you're about to leave, he of course tells you, "If you see an ammo, let me know."
We'll let you know.
Still
Let you
looking
know.
for the press.
I was gonna ask a question, but I forgot. Never mind. Crap.
No prob. All right, yeah, you offload your items.
I know what
you
the
can...
question was. I'm sorry, since we're shopping. Anybody selling gas masks?
You would go to Ansbury, I believe it's Owlsbury or Ansbury, one of the two. And if you ask him, he goes, "I would if they would actually stay on the shelves. It's kind of a hot item, but no, I don't have any of them."
Fair enough. I mean,
When
that does make sense.
When are you expecting your next shipment? And how much?
Well, it's hard to go ahead and find around these areas, so I usually get shipments in a couple weeks or so. And I have to look up how much this shit is.
Sorry, Brent. That's not one I could look up.
No, it's fine. I think I have. Here we go. Let's see. All right. He says 150 gold a pop.
Okay. Not expecting
that
any
in
for a
mind.
couple weeks though, right?
Yeah.
Unless somebody comes through and happened to sell some to me, no, it's probably going to be a minute.
Okay.
But hey, you give me some coin, I can hold some for you. He indicates if you give him a third of the cost of it, he'll hold them.
So a third up front to hold it, and then the rest on delivery. I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Noted.
Definitely keep it in mind.
Yeah.
He nods.
It's worth finding out.
Bet. Yeah. All right. You guys wrap up your duties here at Caravan Court, and you head over to the chapel of Saint Ardina.
Are we buying the bag?
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
Brent.
So next is Aldor.
If we're that close, Ron says,
Yeah.
it's pretty
Oh
thick.
yeah, you come over to Aldor the Immense's large thing, and you come inside. He greets all of you by name. He's dressed exactly the same, puffing on his pipe. Who knows if this guy sleeps? And he goes, "Yeah, 500 gold pieces, Alice." And of course, Aldor
Where
would
did
go
he
ahead
know
and
my
give you what you
name?
need. Well, roll me a wisdom save. We'll see. We'll see if he actually figures it out. One of these days, you'll fail this, and as for anybody else who
I failed it
has,
today, so who knows?
okay, well, yeah, there you go.
Here he knows my name. I'd go care of this.
Darn it. But I thought it was 400.
I thought it was 300.
There's a lot of thoughts that's going around, but Aldor can tell you the truth. It's 500 gold pieces.
Okay. So let's see. There's currently.
Why did it change from the last time we asked and it was at 4?
He stares at you and he bites on his pipe and he goes, if I was you, I would just chalk it up to inventory.
Makes sense, I guess.
28 gold for most of us, and 29 from. Although, I think Tinu already gave him a lot.
Well, if we include Kalina, it's 25 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot. She's just so quiet.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I mean, if we come back, it might be 600 next time.
Yeah.
You never know when inventory will change, Tinu. That is true.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
well, is there a way we can convince you to, go back to yesterday's price?
If you would have gave me some coin to hold the bag, then maybe so. But unfortunately, Ron, not today.
What if we give you a coin now to hold that until it goes lower, and then we buy it later from you when you have much?
I think you know that is impossible, Louis.
You're right. Should have taken it. Didn't. I had the chance. Okay, 25 it is.
All right, if you guys give him the gold, just note that in our items purchase channel. And he goes, "What color would you like?" I have red, blue, black, and for those with soaring spirits, I have pink.
I
Who's
knew
carrying
it
the
was
bag?
coming.
Wait. What kind of pink?
It is like a pastel pink.
Like my hair.
That,
Tina wouldn't say anything though. That's cool.
that's
You see Tino licking her lips at the bag in a weird
It
way.
is.
Like
that is
No.
a lighter pink is fine.
pink it is then. And all right,
Oh,
you
hold on. Before look at the group. Does anyone have a preference with?
Darker color would probably be better, just so it's
Yeah,
not so
I
flashy.
prefer the black, if I'm honest.
you will know this bag is yours. I don't think anybody's ever bought the pink one.
Inside
But
check
I-
him.
Sure.
Oh yeah, me too. I want to know.
Inside check. How popular is the pink? Is the pink bag of holding?
Well,
Nice size.
I think they're right though. Black would be harder to see at night. So if we're at night and we have like a pink, well, I
But
don't
if
know.
somebody snags it, it's gonna be hard to find too.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see.
Well, my vote is pink. Everybody already knows that though.
I'm all for making Tinu happy, so.
I'm totally fine with the pink as well.
Yeah, Ron with
I'm
an
not
insight.
holding
You
it,
get a
I'm going
sense
to
that he's just telling you probably what he feels is going to get you to purchase.
He's
The
in
bag.
used cars. He's in
Yeah.
used car salesman mode.
Yeah.
So we get the pink bag of holding.
Brent,
I
can you
guess.
take 25 off of Kalina's sheet? I'm assuming she
Yes.
chips in as well.
Just note it in a party treasure channel. I'll do it. Let's see here.
So
Kalina, we love you, but We need help.
Wait, we're doing 500 minus the 330, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Leaving 170.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I worked at. I was looking at 175. I didn't know there was another additional 5 there. So
Oops, that was the wrong person.
Oh,
Oh,
additional
Bobby's playing
25.
Playing.
I'll take
right.
my
Fine,
back
take my
then.
gold back then. That's
Right.
There we go. All right. All right. Yeah, you guys now have a bag of holding. Congratulations. Something I think pretty fucking critical in this adventure. But all right. Yeah, you have your bag of holding. You sold your items, and you head now over to the chapel of Saint.
Well, hold on, before we leave, anyone want anything else, or?
I don't have money for anything else.
do you need
Yeah.
stuff?
Can I carry the bag?
of course.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna add a backpack to my inventory and make it bag of holding.
Does he still have those goggles?
The ones
I think
that
he's got
Alice
it.
found? The possession of ice?
No.
Don't touch?
No, the ones that I saw, the dark vision ones.
Oh!
Goggles of
Let's see.
things.
Yeah, what do my goggles do that I found?
Roll me a percentile. 51 and higher, yeah, he still's got them.
Oh, we couldn't afford them now, so I'm assuming we come back, tomorrow I'd have to re-roll.
Yes.
Alright, so if I roll it now, the chances are he may not have them. So I'll roll them next time.
Okay. You're like, alright, I'm not even gonna bring it up. Alright, and alright, yeah, you guys head over to the Chapel of Saint Ardina as we see here from the last time we visited this map. And you come inside and you see that Flamekeeper Hannah is here. Obviously it's early in the morning, so Ophelia Reed is not here at the moment. And why can't I? Okay, I'm about to say. There we go. When you guys come in, you see she is here at the moment, and it looks like she has a small congregation that she's preaching to or talking with. Everybody's kind of sitting up front. But when you come in, she goes, "Excuse me, just for a second." And she comes up to you guys at the front door. Welcome back. I assume you're here on Ophelia's request?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
That's great
It's your
news.
show.
I'm so happy all of you decided to work for good rather than selfish concerns. But I'm not going to keep you guys long. Just come with me. And she tells the acolyte here to mind the congregation. And she brings you guys to the back room. Let's see here.
Say mine.
Mm-hmm.
You see a large chest there, Louis.
I know. One day.
All right. Where's here it is. Okay.
Mayhaps one of the faction rewards is the chance to open the chest.
With no one else in the chapel. Exactly. I love it. That's a great reward.
That chest taunts you guys every
I
time.
was told I could open the next chest we find.
True.
I'm sorry, Brett, but every time I see this picture of Flamekeeper Hannah, I think of the movie Ex Machina.
Hey.
Oh.
Good movie.
Yeah, but that looks like the other android at the house.
Yep. Well, this was shout out to the person who went through the trouble of creating some of these AI images here for this campaign. It was a package that Shane, I think you gave this package to me. Of some of these NPCs. Yeah, so awesome. But yeah, she shuts the door behind you guys. And she says, "So Ophelia told me that you guys maybe would be looking for some resources.
Yes. I mean,
Correct.
Yeah. Yes. We're actually planning on going after here to Drakkenheim, to the church.
Well, I can provide some healing potions, or not both, but or some spell scrolls, that we have here for this mission. You have a preference?
Tina, you're gonna have to look that one over. I think you're the only one here, and your sister.
Yeah. Can I look at the spell scrolls and dig through them and see what is there?
Sure. So she has cleric spell scrolls of, she brings out at least first, second, and third level cleric scrolls to you. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the chat here in Roll20 a link to that filtered list, and you should be able to just click the link and
Oh, I see. Yes.
I don't know if it filtered it for you. I don't think it did. Should have. But
no, it did.
Oh, okay.
I see them. Revivify as a scroll. We don't need the gem, do we?
Nope, that's part of the scroll.
Oh, with the way it works as a scroll, you have to use the gem to cast it in. But because you did, if you have the scroll, you don't need the material.
Yeah.
That being said, Tinu, you will have to make a check to cast a spell that you're not powerful enough to cast. Unless Brent's doing something different for Homebrew. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's third level. Damn it. Okay. Well, just to expedite it, how much scrolls is she willing to give me versus how many potions is she willing to give me?
She thinks and she goes, I mean, we have, let me just double check, make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. I think we can let go 3 of the scrolls. And she tells you, but in stock, only thing I can give you is 2 healing potions. It's up to you.
Oh shit. What do you guys think? Because I think I'm the only one that can use these, right? Oh no, Body can use these too.
I could use first level cleric scrolls without a check, but Kalima can also use any first, second, or third. Well, first and second without issues either. So we do have, and depending on the spell, Ron could probably also cast from them.
Possibly. But what about a potion that removes contamination?
Hannah looks at you and she goes, unfortunately, we don't have that. And I'm not sure. I mean, there's been lots of talk about alchemists developing such a thing, but I'm sorry, we don't have anything like that here. But
so then how do you guys do it?
I and Ophelia Reed are trained to purge contamination. It's an incantation, which we pray to the divine light for. It's a spell, not a potion.
Oh, so you don't have a scroll for that then?
No.
I think the best would be Cure Wounds. 3 Cure Wounds scroll, since we can't have the potions. They do the same, right?
Well,
1d8.
Second level Cure Wounds would do better.
If you want, she's offering you 3 scrolls of any level. Could take, if we have the time for it, Prayers of Healing, which is a lot more healing.
Yeah, I was looking at that too, but that would be like a out of combat, so maybe just 1.
Well, you can also just
love that spell.
Well, you can take 1 Prayer of Healing and like 2 level 2 Cure Wound scrolls.
If they have the level 2s, then...
Yeah, I think that's the best. So instead of a short rest, we could do a Prayer of Healing, and then we could do the 2 Cure Wounds. Can you guys cast levels 2 Cure Wounds?
I cannot because it's not on my spell list as a wizard.
But you, Kalina, and Ron could cast it. without issue.
Yeah, if you have
Okay.
the spell slot,
Correct.
yeah, you can upcast it. Yes.
If you have the spell slot and the ability to cast it, because like again, I can't cast it because it's not a wizard spell list.
I mean, if we knew more about where we were going, we could find like better, like more, the word, curated spells. But those are generally
Yeah.
Hannah, Flamekeeper Hannah pipes up and goes, well, I mean, about that. St. Brenna's chapel, from what I understand, hasn't been completely raided or looted. Most likely because of protective spirits, I guess we can call them. There may be things there for you to use.
I don't know what that means.
Well,
I think the
Well,
three...
what I mean is that since the place hasn't been thoroughly looted by other adventurers and stuff like yourself, there may be things there at the chapel that could serve you well.
We'll keep an eye out. Do you know any particulars beyond the object of importance?
I will say, if anything, probably in the crypts. But be careful. The bodies of saints from years gone by have been laid to rest there, and others who've done well for the faith. And there are some incantations in which they're laid to rest and to not be bothered.
They do not disturb the dead. Understood.
Yes.
Only good advice.
But I know right now the mission is greater than that, so I wouldn't say don't ever do it, but
Search
know what-
prudently.
yes.
Do you know what the staff wand looks like? Can you give us a detailed description so we don't take...
Well, we showed an image.
Yeah, she showed you guys an image, and I'll bring it up.
Can I take the image with me?
Sure. She slides it across the table to you.
Thank you, Flamekeeper Hannah.
Yeah, she gives you a
I
smile.
take it.
And it looks like this.
Okay, let me save this. Okay. And then I think everybody's in agreement. The level 2 cure wounds and 1 healing. What was that?
Prayer of healing.
The 10-minute one, yeah.
Yeah.
Prayer of healing.
Yeah, she gives you base level cure wounds, and of course,
Wait, so it can't be level 2?
No, all spell scrolls are generated at their base level, but you can use your own second level spell slot to upcast it if you so choose.
So it's either you take a healing in combat, or you get the bigger healing out of combat. That makes
I mean, that's, even a level 1 cure wounds doesn't take up your spell slot. Not a bad idea.
And I can also cast those from the scrolls without issue.
Yeah. So the more I'm thinking about it, yeah. So I mean, you would need to have. I guess is what I'm saying more accurately, is to upcast it. You would need to have access to those. I would say to those spell slot levels. Like you would need to be able to cast second level spells if you're going to take the scroll, and so you know what, that's interesting because generally scrolls are of only the level in which they're provided.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, the more I think about this, the more I'm inclined to actually change what I just said. She gives you second level spell scrolls. I think that makes better sense. I would say that.
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
I hug her.
Yeah.
I hug Brett virtually. Thank you. Okay, so 2 times level 2 cure wounds. Scrolls.
Yeah, I think we'll just do that. I think that's better.
Okay. And the prayer of healing.
And prayer of healing.
Yes.
You see that she leaves and goes into another room, then comes back with what looks to be a wooden scroll case. It has kind of a gold cap to it, and on that cap you can see the symbol, the chalice of the sacred flame. If you can bring the scroll back, that would be nice. But the case, I mean, she goes,
of
that would be
course.
nice, but I can understand if something happens to it.
Thank
We'll do
you
our best
so
to return
much.
it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing, just want to say that if you don't know anything about Saint Brenna, she lived during the times of the Great Plague that came across Drakkenheim and Westamar. And from what I understand, many unfortunate souls passed away to this plague. No one really resolved exactly where it came from. There was a time where the queen, I believe it was Helena I, was deciding what to do about this plague. Normal, arcane, and divine means of healing seemed to not eradicate it. And there was questions of whether the crown of Westamar would be used to get rid of the plague. The queen didn't want to use that power, but then someone in the royal family got sick with this plague. They called Brenna to deal with it, and a cleric of her stature, she was able to not only, she didn't get rid of the plague, but she was able to resurrect this royal family member that died. And at least according to story, when the queen saw this, she couldn't dare let the thought of any more people dying to the plague, and used the crown of Westamar to get rid of it. And then Saint Brenna, she lived her life out and she passed away, and her body was entombed in that chapel that's now named after her. But when you acquire the scepter, please, at any time, bring it back here. I would prefer you to bring it back in the evening when Ophelia is here, but if you can't, that's fine too. Just make sure, keep it safe, and it ends up safely here. Well, I have a congregation that's looking to hear the word.
Of course.
Right.
Thank you for everything you've done so far.
Thank you so much again.
Of course. Anything to help the people here of Drakkenheim. And she lets you guys out of the room, and then she shuts the door behind you guys. And you guys have your supplies, and you're about ready to go.
So, who's holding on to the scrolls?
I guess for now we'll leave it in Tinu's capable hands. Unless you want to distribute.
Can you cast level 2 cure wounds, Ron?
Yes, but
Oh, I'll give you one right away.
are you sure?
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
Ron just kind of looks at the parchment and goes, okay, and
Don't lose the scroll case.
Having one each is probably a good idea, considering if one goes down, we have someone with the other.
and what do I do with this piece of paper?
I believe
Can you read?
Oh, can
I can
you...
read and write comments, so I guess so.
Oh,
imagine-
yeah.
Channel your magic into the scroll as if you're casting it, as if you're casting a spell, and it should, and not use activate the magic contained within, and cast the spell contained in the scroll.
Oh, well, that's nifty.
Yeah.
Have you never seen these before?
No, we've never had a use for these in my group, so we're just used to casting
It's
magic.
one of those things that's more useful for spells you won't need to have on hand, or casting something that might have components beforehand. It's not always the most available resource.
Yeah, unfortunately, only you and I can do it, so we can't die. Okay.
Oh, I have no intention of dying. I've got things
He's
I
got too
gotta
much to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna say that you guys got here, did all of this. I'm gonna say the time is about 10 a.m. We're gonna say. Dark, low clouds with distant thunder you see is in the area, and there's a strong breeze carrying the smell of rain at this point. We're gonna say that really quickly though. You guys stop maybe by the Bark and Buzzard or the Gilded Lily, your choice, and you realize that you know where Saint Brenna is, but it's probably wise to chart a course in that direction. So, we're gonna head over to our Drakkenheim map.
As we walk there real quick, Tina would approach Alice and give her one of the bracelets, and she would say, "So you know that you're not alone. I'm here." And she would put the bracelet around your wrist, and as I'm doing that, I'm gonna cast the Vigilant Blessing. So your initiative rolls are with advantage.
Oh shoot! Thank.
And it lasts. I believe it lasts until I
until
recast
it's used.
Yeah, until
Yep.
it's used. Yeah.
Oh, she'll Alice would kind
There
of
we go.
squeeze your hand back and say thanks.
You're welcome.
You guys sit down at an establishment and roll out your map of Drakkenheim and look at each other, ready to go ahead and plot your course. So, I'm going to go ahead and where should I put this stuff? I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in, I'll decide that later. For now, I'm just going to put it in general. All right. So looking at this map, and you guys generally talking, you get these basic mechanics, right? Is you can travel at a fast or normal or slow pace throughout the city. And when you travel this amount or this speed, there's a certain distance in which you can cover. I'm put in the general channel here that if you travel fast, you can cover about a mile in an hour, a half a mile. If you travel normal, half a mile in an hour, and slow obviously is 1/4 of a mile in an hour. With the rain coming, you get a sense that this travel pace may change. But I just want to know generally, like, before you plot your course, how fast are you going to be moving through this city?
Are there disadvantages to traveling at a fast pace?
You guys think about it, and you get a sense that if you travel fast, it's harder to look out for threats. And it's harder to stealth. If you travel a normal pace, it's probably still kind of hard to stealth, but you have a better chance at watching out for threats. And if you travel slow, you definitely can go ahead and move stealthily through the city. And you probably can keep a lookout for threats at a good degree.
I guess how far? Oh, plotting out how far from what we can tell from the map and plotting a course there. What's the distance?
I'll let you guys
get to the
do
chapel.
that. So, number 20 on our map here, this red circle, that is the actual chapel that's been noted, its location. And I have your token here towards the south. I'm gonna go ahead and put you on this road here. One of the roads. It doesn't have to be this road. It could be the other road over here. But so you guys can use the measure tool with linger to go ahead and plot a course.
Okay. Looks like it's a little over a mile.
Yeah, about it.
And that's if we're sticking to the main roads.
Yeah.
Do we want to stick to the main roads?
Well, we'll have more cover if we're moving between buildings, but knowing this, it's probably going to
Actually, real quick, Brett, the map is really dark right now. Is there a way to brighten up as for this? Assuming we're looking for quote unquote plotting our.
Let me
I think you can
see.
leave it on nighttime.
I
Yeah.
have it on daylight mode. I just have the setting turned down a bit more. I'll turn it up a bit.
Yeah, just we can because it's
Is
a little
this
hard.
better?
Yeah, because it just we can see the main roads, but it's hard to see some of the side streets and stuff.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, main road could work, but if there are others looking, but I imagine there's a lot of people on the main. There might be some groups on a lot of groups and things on the main road, and also if anyone's looking for this. But at this,
How do you do the linger, guys?
the second last tool at the bottom, Ku, the what is it, the measuring
Oh,
stick?
I see it. Thank
There you
you.
go. Is it just? Well, it's probably if we want to do this all safe, like it's probably going to take us about damn near 5 hours to get there.
No, not true. So it's so a mile is about 5,280 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the markers you see on here is feet, and you're able to travel fast 1 mile per hour, 528 feet per hour. You're able to travel a normal speed at half a mile per hour. So if you look at these distances here, that's what I'm looking at the green line. That's 7,000 feet. That's a little bit more than a mile or so. So
About a mile and a half, 3 hours at a normal pace.
Yeah, so if you travel at a normal pace, yeah, you can go ahead and do the math and figure out how long that takes.
Right.
Yeah, just tell me which way. I'll do the math for us.
If we don't want to go down the main thoroughfare, we cut up the middle street after the second turn, and then hit that little square there and go up to the chapel.
I mean, you're the one who knows how to run around a city, Louis.
It's tough. I don't know what any of the other. I mean, you're all making good points. We don't know what folk like. What is that? The howling dogs or whatever? We don't know what courses they like taking.
Yep.
Maybe I think we should just go fastest. Wait, you mean like this, right, Louis? This way? Yeah, this is only.
That might save
this
a bit.
shaves off a lot. It's 57 instead of 7,000 or 6,000.
Plus, that square might have something interesting. You could see as passing by. If there's something of interest we can do later. Doesn't mean everything necessarily hit. Oh, what's our rule on if we run into delirium in the street randomly? What do? Stop and get it? I'm voting stop and get it.
So I'm gonna get to like what you can do on this course here. Soon as you guys give me a decision on the path you're gonna take.
Oh. I would let Louis choose.
Yeah, Alice would defer to Louis' judgment on this.
We got all day. If we got all day, we can go slow and steady, and we can get there and back.
If we're going slow, we should take the shortest route then, right? Or do you want to go a long route?
No, we can go the short route.
What time does the sun set here, Brent?
I'd say the sun sets about 9 p.m.
Okay. So we're probably not going to be leaving until about 11-ish. So we've got safely 8 hours
Um,
to have a buffer
so
to be back out before dark.
so it's about 3 hours in and 3 hours out though, because we have to come back out.
Yeah,
I,
that's
So
what, yeah. So
yeah.
that's
We should-
normal pace with plenty of time buffer.
We should plan for an hour there at least, in case we need to search a while or if we need to rest.
So 2 hours there.
So I actually saw that I have this spell that might help, and I took it, and that's why I took her picture.
I'm interested.
So
Oh,
that might make it a lot faster in the church.
not true. But if we have to fight those spirits, though, and it goes bad, and we don't want to use your scroll, we could always take the hour to heal. You know, give ourselves a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 there, 2 in, 3 back. That's 8
So-
hours.
So we're taking the pink path?
I think
If we go normal pace, taking the pink path, that'll put us there right about 3 hours and 10 minutes to
Yeah.
get there.
it'll be close. We'll be just outside of Emberwood by the time the sun goes down, but it'll work. Or maybe Tinu finds
Well,
it.
as long as we're outside of city limits by nightfall, I think we're fine.
Yeah, I imagine. I mean, worst comes to worst, there's there's that cabin that Freelance showed us, or maybe some other places we could at least camp out outside the city, as long as we're not within its limits.
So,
Hey, Brent.
Yes.
Brent, can you ping on the map where that cabin was?
I think it's
Oh,
off the map.
You're talking about that Don Lero stopped at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is, let's see, way up here.
Oh, never mind then.
I thought it was
Okay.
far away, but I just wanted to make sure.
So
Yeah.
we'll find somewhere on the way to dictate the meeting spot.
If we can't get back to Emberwood, but before it gets too late, we'll find something.
Brent, what's considered still the city? Oh, oops.
This,
The whole map.
Here?
everything on this map is considered the city.
So even if we're right here, we still get contaminated, like out here?
No. You know that just being in the city doesn't mean you get contaminated, number one. That is usually dictated by the haze or other things inside of the city.
Well, I guess what I'm asking is, where have people deemed the safe line?
Nobody's told you a safe line.
Okay.
I think normal pace, course.
We might
So-
just have to. We just might have to commit to being tired, and exhausted.
Yeah, I agree. But I don't want to. I don't want to have to stop in the city. Like, we have to come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we already know we can't sleep in the city anyway, so
Yeah.
Well, we got a plan then. Try it out. See how we go.
All right, so if you take the pink route, the way I calculated it was 5,700 feet divided by half a mile, 2,640 feet. So it's going to take you about a couple hours to get there, assuming you guys don't stop or do anything. So along the way, though, yeah, you guys get a sense that you can definitely look around, explore. You can search the ruins for specific things.
Oh, the route went away. Oh, no, it's buried.
I have a
Okay.
pink. Yeah, I put a pink line there just so people can go ahead and see.
Okay.
You would know that if you stop and if you want to do a thorough search, it'll probably take you about an hour. And you specify to me what you're exactly looking for. So it's delirium, if it's a bullet press, if it's a certain book, if it's
didn't know that.
certain things. Now, I'm not saying that just because you're looking for it, it's going to be there, but you specify to me exactly what you're looking for. Then you can go ahead and take that hour to survey the area, and there would be a group roll to decide whether you find said item. You can quickly search for stuff, but the rolls to find that item would be at disadvantage. And instead of taking an hour it will take you 20 minutes if you do a quick search.
Would we use perception, investigation?
It depends on what you're looking for. If it's like just delirium crystals, perception. If you're looking for something more nuanced, I don't know, a spell book of some sort that you believe, but you don't know where it would be, I would probably say more of an investigation, maybe intelligence, to figure out if it's if you're looking for a library. It depends, but most of the time it's going to be a perception.
And what if I use my locate spell in that area for that specific object? So let's say like we stopped right here and I was like, I locate object for the bullet press. Would that help with that in any way?
Well, describe a name of an object that's familiar to you. I don't know if any bullet presses are familiar to you, so I'm not sure this spell would maybe work in that case.
No, there's a second. It
Let's
says
see. If the
alternatively.
alternatively, let me see here. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, just as certain apparel, jewelry, furniture. Okay. Um, I guess if that object is within the radius of it, then yeah.
If you have Louis' gun and bullets, and he describes it well enough, maybe it's something tangential.
So, really quick though, let me go ahead and edit something I just said to Shane or Louis' question here. If you're looking for delirium, apparently it's an Arcana or Investigation check. If you're looking for, because I guess you're looking for the best type of delirium, the most accessible type, whatever magical auras, but that's what it says in the book. And it's Arcana or Investigation. If you're looking for other stuff, most of the time it's going to be a survival, not a perception. A survival. I just want to make that clear.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, then ask Ron for survival checks. Don't ask him to look for delirium.
same for Louis, apparently, though I prefer delirium.
So yes, you can look for things, whether it's delirium or other object or other things if you would like. If you want to do an actual thorough good search, it takes an hour. If you want to do a quick search, it takes about 20 minutes or so, but the checks are made at disadvantage as you're just trying to move as fast as you can.
An extra hour. Do you all like to stop and search in one of those squares for something useful?
Maybe on the way back. Let's see how bad we are first. And
Let's
how
do
much
the
time
current
we have.
objective, and if we have enough time to do some personal scrap.
Yeah, this is our first solo group foray. So,
yeah. Tinu, how many second level slots do you have?
I think you should have 3.
Tinu, you are currently muted if you're talking.
Oh, I was talking. I had 3, but then with the 2 scrolls,
well,
those don't take slots, right?
No.
Okay,
but
then
they're
3.
Prepared, so
just more on the object. Let's say we're on our way out, and you're like, you know what? This is Alex speaking, not Ron. But more of the thought of, okay, let's search for delirium. Well, you know what delirium looks like. So, if you're wanting to use the spell on the way out because it's getting nightfall, just a thought behind that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If we got these big obvious squares of like a whole bunch of houses, walk around.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to point out that that fight last time, I did drop a lot. Like, I think I only had like 2 level 1 spell slots left yet. So I think we should go to the church first, too.
Yeah. We are on a time crunch. There are other groups. Let's head to the church, see what kind of opposition and if anything happens.
But if anything looks interesting.
Yeah. And on the way back, if anything looks interesting or we have the ability, we can maybe do some scavenging. But let's keep the top objective is still the top objective.
All right. So you guys decide the route to take and some ideas of what you're going to do, either leaving or going to said site, and you pack up your items. And it's now time to go ahead and hit the road. You know it takes about 2 hours to get from Emberwood to Drakkenheim. I'm going to say that it's about 10:30. And when you arrive to the outskirts of Drakkenheim, it's going to be about 12:30, a little bit after noon or so. And
I'd say we're definitely going to be. Alice would say this too if we need to, but while we're going, she would mention that we need to find a place that everybody knows, so that way if we do get split up for any reason, kind of like Box Lunch did, or do lunch, whatever. Sorry, free lunch. Sorry.
free lunch,
Tired.
Box
Yeah.
lunch. How dare you? Oh, no.
I know. I'm sorry, Brad. Look, I am taking notes and talking at the same time.
Thank
My
you.
bad.
It's okay. There are a bunch of Bintos in.
You head out from Emberwood, leaving the village behind, crossing the desolate dead fields, going up over the ridges, and moving past through small patches of forest. Along the way, you of course see the desolation that surrounds Drakkenheim. Abandoned way stations, small abandoned communities and villages of sorts, dead animals, you name it. It's all out there. And of course, the skies get darker and darker. Speaking of such, there we go. Rain begins to fall just as Drakkenheim comes in sight. It's consistent and light at first, but by noon, yeah, it transforms into pounding rain. The clouds are so thick that the ambient light from the sun barely pierces the veil, and the entire region looks covered in darkness. Thunder pulses through the landscape, followed by... I hear echoes of myself. Okay. Thunder pulses through the landscape, followed by strobes of lightning, tinted in octarine lavender color. Strong winds whip sheets of heavy downpour across you, beating at your face. I'll show this image. Currently, you guys are under the effects of strong wind and heavy precipitation. Everything is lightly obscured, and creatures have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. And the heavy rain also extinguishes open flames and imposes disadvantage on perception checks that rely on hearing, too. And strong winds, disadvantaged on ranged weapon attacks, and of course, wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing. So for the moment, I'll drop this in the general chat. If you guys are talking to each other, it's like almost you need to yell.
So then, question for you, Brent.
Yes.
At any point in time, can we choose to adjust our speed?
Exactly. So that's what I'm getting to. You
that's
find
fine.
that if you were moving at a fast pace, it's almost impossible in this weather without getting off course. Normal speeds now have the consequence of fast speeds, and low speeds now have the consequence of normal speed. So what I'm talking about when I say this is that if you're moving normally, you can't use stealth, and your perception checks obviously are made a disadvantage, right? And if you're... Yeah?
But it also seems like because of the weather conditions, we might as well be stealth.
Exactly. That's what, pretty much what I'm getting to. But I'm just trying to hammer it home. If you're moving slow, you can't use stealth. But obviously your perception checks are still hampered by the weather. So, just putting that out there.
I would recommend staying the normal speed.
We go to the church. What must this? Because this is gonna get worse.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, an hour passes. You guys are able to go ahead and travel. Let's see here. You get about here. You get about there. We'll go ahead and say. Before I need every player to roll me a d20. And let's hope you don't get a 1 for a random encounter.
Here we go. We didn't do this last time, Drakkenheim.
This is in the book.
Yeah, cool.
Of course.
Look at that. Yes!
Cool body.
Yes!
Body.
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Hold on.
Let's make this complicated.
Come on, work with me here. Work with me, roll 20. There we go.
What happens if you get 2 once? Is it like a harder encounter?
Oh, you'll find out.
Level of
Somebody dies. Somebody gets contaminated.
I'm going to count it for each one.
Kolabadi, roll me a d6.
Oh man. Roll something easy.
Oh, fun. Alright.
I have no idea if that's good or bad.
Maybe we wanted a 6?
We have no basis for what's about to happen.
We find delirium.
You know what? Silver lining. I'll take it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yo, okay.
Sorry for the TP guy rolls.
It's okay. You tank. I'm at disadvantage on everything I do right now.
So it doesn't look like this storm is going to let up anytime soon. And you get a sense you could keep pressing forward. I mean, the city has more than enough navigation points to keep you on course. But it's just slog. And let me... there we go. And let's turn down that. Yeah. There we go. All right. The streets become more congested with structures and debris as thunder rumbles menacingly across the outer city. On the way to your destination, you find yourself standing near what looks like a scorched upscale diner. Who knows how or when the fire started? This area is a little less wet, but that's because of a beautiful glass dome ceiling that has been built over the streets, connecting to the roofs of the surrounding buildings. And weather like this, it probably provided shelter for patrons, but now, most of the glass panels are shattered, leaving streets covered in broken glass and there's pools of water everywhere. I think I have an image for what you're looking at. Bam. You find yourselves in an area like this. Skeletons of long-dead patrons sit in chairs around the cafe.
Oh.
Anything indicating who they were or how long they've been dead is uncertain. Let's go to our map, I think, at this point, and let's go here. And I'm gonna put you guys on the map. Up here. There. Colabani. There. Bluey. Ron. Tinu. And Torin. The blue lines you see on this map indicate the edge of where the domed glass ceiling starts.
Okay.
And the circles is just the dome that's above these corridors. You can move yourselves anywhere you want to be. Within, we'll say within this circle, within the blue circle.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your feet crack the glass like your boots are like kind of like underfoot, grinding on it. And Alice, you would like to be there?
Sorry. I'll move.
Before you can investigate any further, all of you hear groans and hisses. Something, let's see, kinda like this here.
Ooh.
It comes from multiple streets, and you can hear also cracking of glass underfoot. You see approaching from the rainy mist what looks like walking corpse, their rotten eye sockets filled with arcane glow. A lavender and black sludge leaks from their orifices. They seem mindless at first, but then you see some other undead humanoid squeeze through the pack. It's armored and armed. Necrosis has eaten away any features of this humanoid, and it looks like a skeleton covered in a thin husk of dead tissue. But it moves quick and with intelligent purpose, eyes glowing. It points at you, Colabody, since you rolled the 1. And you see all the other undead creatures snap their gaze in your direction and begin moving towards you with malevolent purpose. with that, let me make sure I cleared my initiative order. Good. Let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
Ooh, all right.
Oh
Oh, I get
boy.
advantage.
Are we supposed to see them, Brent? Are they on the? Ah, yeah. Oh,
Now you do.
yeah.
But I had advantage. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's one.
Good call.
Oh crap, mine didn't come through. Sorry, Brent.
You're fine. I can just put it down.
19.
19.
Yeah, I think mine did. Did I? Damn it! I forgot to click mine. Mine's
I
19
had my
as well.
token clicked. What a poo.
Jesus Christ. How many 19s we got?
Three. Technically
Cool
3.
Buddy and Alice.
Now, I don't think they've rolled yet, so we have a chance for 4.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna let you guys decide who's gonna go first out of these 3 19s. You guys sort yourselves.
I only have a +1 to Dex, so
I've got a -1, so I'm probably the last of the 3 of us.
I've got +3.
Alice, Ron, Kolabadi.
Got it.
So the initial order is the way it usually is. I'm the last. No, actually, Lois
I mean,
behind me.
Unless you
Yeah,
want to go
no.
first, I don't care.
The creature that looked in your direction, Kolabadi. Let's see. I know I got it. Yeah. It looks like this guy here.
He's
Oh,
cute.
lovely.
I
That is
ask about
very.
his gear, but never mind.
Do they have delirium in their bodies like the other ones we came across?
No, you just see this weird iridescent sludge leaking from their eye sockets.
Yeah, that was a very specific kind of individual we found crystals in the chest of.
Yes. And, yeah, these guys, they look like this. As they, march in your general direction.
Didn't we see something like this when we were with Free Lunch and Don?
Yeah, you saw these
Yeah.
creatures.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Alright, so with that being said, I rolled initiative for one of the bad boys. Let's roll my initiative for the other bad boys. Let's see how you guys do. Oh, oops. I almost did the wrong one. Let me bam and... Alright. No more 19s. Oh wow, all of you go first. Isn't that convenient? Okay, and with this being said, alright, let's go ahead and hop into it. What do you guys do?
Boy.
Starting with Torrid.
Yeah, so these things... So I only
By
see
the way,
one...
this book, they have a passage, which I'll share to you, where they explicitly say these random encounters aren't weighted. So, like...
Well, that's good
yeah.
to know.
So you gotta figure it out, but anyway.
Yeah, I see only the one, so I guess I'll just start with this very basically, with a Toll the Dead. Wisdom save, please.
Ping which one?
This one?
Got it. From the corner, and you see that there's doors and buildings all around you. You know, ruined and decrepit, but just pointing that out. Wisdom save for our boy. He's here. $18.
That's going to that's going to save.
Got it.
And I have no bonus action I can do at the moment, so I will move a little closer to the group up here, and that will be my turn.
All right, Kolabadi. Like, you don't see it now, but in this direction, yeah, somebody pointed at you. You're the one.
Lovely. Well, at the moment I can only see the ones at the over in this direction. So, I'm going to do bonus action. I'm going to hex this one, targeting strength just in case, and I'm going to stick some ghosts on it.
Got it. Torn approached and are told the deck failed, and you send a screaming ghost its direction. That connects. Roll some damage.
He's going to take 8 force and 2 necrotic.
Got it. Hits him in the chest. It looks the same. Despondent, hungry, and it keeps coming.
Yeah. Well,
Although bloodied.
I'm gonna move over here so I get some more party between me and the fiends, and that'll be my turn.
Got it. Run.
You said, as far as we know, attack rolls are still at disadvantage for ranged, right?
Yes, correct. It is pouring rain.
Okay.
So is it ranged weapon, or does it include spell attacks?
I don't think unless it's an actual physical object that has to go through the wind. I wouldn't say so for spells. Well, wait a minute. How about I just read what the fuck it says?
Oh, because you would. Oh, I get it. Cool. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Let me just check real quick here. Bam. What does it say? Ranged weapon attacks is disadvantage.
The spells are fine.
Well, hold on. It's a sight thing. So with this heavy rain, you're still subjected to light obscured rules.
That means that they can hide if they want.
Yeah. But I don't see.
Light the obscured does not affect attack rolls.
No, yeah. So it's just weapon attacks.
Okay.
So then, final question: my ethereal arrows for the starry form, would those be at disadvantage?
No.
Cool. Then I am going to. I'm going to move down a little bit. Oh, cool. There's 3 of them there. And
unless Starry Archer says it's a ranged weapon attack, it's not subjected to it. If it says it's a ranged weapon attack, then it is. I'm just going to go by the rules here, so.
I think it's a spell.
a ranged spell attack is how it's classified.
Yep, yeah, you're good.
Cool. Okay. I just want to double check everything.
Yeah.
You know me with rules, so.
No problem.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna shoot Ice Knife right here between the 3 of them, because I'm pretty sure it's a 5 foot. Yep, 5 foot radius. So I need all 3 of them to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Got it. I'm gonna do clockwise, starting at this guy here, and let's see what's up. Dex saves 1 and a 2 and a 3 and oh wow, with -2, we got 2 17s on the board.
That's fine. Alright, so just so we're not getting confused on dice. First one fails, second 2 succeed. So normal and half damage. So 6 damage to the first, and then 3 to the other 2.
Got it. Ice explodes in their position.
And then I'm going to Starry Archer, and I'm going to shoot this one, the frontmost.
Got it.
Alright, and Let's go ahead and shoot him. Maybe with a 15.
Yeah, you connect easy.
For 9 points.
Your ethereal arrow slams straight into its skull. And you see that its body begins to bloat, like filling up with gas, its skin. And then you see skin fragments explode in all directions. And you see a burst of what looks to be purplish haze.
Do I hear any sounds coming from this way?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, that was 5, 10. I'm just gonna move back up just a little bit.
Got it.
And that's all.
You backpedal, Alice.
So there's like haze over that one that's dead now?
Yeah, but the haze quickly dissipates. It's gone now.
Okay. And I heard something to the, like as we're looking at the map, to the right? Or no?
Yes, to the right and left of your character.
Those two are together. Sorry, I had a plan, and Ron took something out, and I shouldn't complain about that. So it's gonna be... Ugh. Yeah, crap. I'm going to... Sorry, things changed. I'm going to move... over here. No. I'm gonna move around this corner right here and attempt and use a bonus action to hide.
Sure. Immediately behind you, you see a door. Go for it. Hide.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, so stealth. I have my short swords out. Great. Cool. Maybe they won't see me since they can't roll very well themselves. And then I'm gonna ready an action to strike out at anything that comes within range. Hopefully.
Got it. Tinu.
I can see those guys, right? These right here?
With your vision, you probably, I have Tinu. It's not nighttime, so it's not 300, right?
It's...
Or is it 300 all the time?
I don't know.
Well,
I think it's...
Yeah, she always has
know.
300. She always has 300 dark vision.
Got it.
Vision,
Okay.
So.
There you go.
Okay, so I can see them, but I was asking because these guys are dead, so there's a fog there. I can see through that, or I can't.
It dissipated quite quickly. You can see through that area.
Okay, so I'm just gonna Sacred Flame, these right here.
Got it.
Yep.
Dex save.
Yeah, Dex 14.
That
13.
fails.
Oh yes, 7 damage.
You gesture towards it, yeah, and radiant energy erupts around its body. It shivers against it, but it's still there.
I don't think I'll. Do I want to use my thing here? No, I'm not going to. I don't have a bonus action. I'm just gonna back up.
Got it.
And that's my turn.
Louis.
Louis looks west, Louis looks east, Louis looks down the lane and shouts, 3 left, 3 west, 5 east, and Kulabati, you have a lover apparently. You'll see him in a minute with his skull face. And he's gonna back up.
Got it.
We should get in one of the houses. There's a lot of them on that other side. I'm going to ready my action to stab something that comes within melee and draw my rapier.
Understood. All right. With that, you hear more crunching of glass underfoot, and you begin to see figures through the darkness and the rain march forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And let me move my guy out the way. And 5, 10, 15, 20. This, Tord, you see one come around the corner.
Yep. Oh boy.
Yeah, this guy. Well, I'll deal with him in a minute. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can we hold down left button and right button and run?
You can run. Let me know if you run. If now running, you know, where are you running to? And will you get lost?
Just because we could get them to funnel.
They come out of the alleys all towards you, essentially taking dash actions.
Does he not want to come here? Okay. I don't know.
He couldn't. He tried his best.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, he would be right there if he could.
Okay.
I like how Brent was like, you guys, these aren't scaled down to level. And look, there's a shit ton of people here.
No, all he promised us is that nothing of the here is scaled.
No, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
he didn't say anything was... Yeah, no, he didn't... he did not imply it.
It was the pre-warning. I should have known.
Our guy that seems to be directing the rest of these folks moves forward behind the crowd of these hazy zombies. You see that he has a longbow in hand and zeroes in on Kolabadi here and takes 2 shots. Okay. 20 to 21. Yikes, you'll take a total of 13 points of piercing damage as he quickly in succession knocks 2 arrows and sends them your way. And that's his turn.
Disadvantage?
Do you want to get my reaction, Brent?
Yes.
Okay. So probably on the first haze husk, probably when it was here, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna no. I might wound it.
They don't have disadvantage in the rain?
Oh, you're right. Actually, he's shooting in the rain. Let me roll that. Thank you.
So the first one would have hit with the 2021.
Sure, I'll roll it. Yeah. I'll roll again. Yeah, please, guys, remind me. I'm like doing a billion different things. 9 does not hit. So you would say.
Okay, I'll only take the 3.
Yep, you'll take the 3.
Ooh.
I got a 12, Brent, on my repeat attack.
Yeah, you connect.
Okay, that's against this husk here.
Got it.
7 damage.
You slice into him as he stumbles forward into the blade almost, and he eats it. This iridescent fluid leaks out of the gut wound, but he's still there, bloodied. And that's their turn. Back to the top, Torin.
Oh boy. Let me test something real quick. This kind of... I'm not gonna lie, this kind of stinks. Come on. No, that's not it. Text. Bot. That's... No, that's not it. Trying to make... Here it is, rectangle. It's about 15 by 15. If I could somehow... I'm not good with drawing in this. Hold on. I have a better idea. Okay, so 15 by 15, so that should hit these 4 if I do. That should hit those 4. So aiming to that corner this way, to the 3 hulks and the haze white, I am going to cast, F it, a 2nd level Thunder Wave.
Got it. As they all march towards you, you gesture out and speak your incantations. Thunder erupts, and they need to roll what?
They all need to roll me DC 14 Constitution saves.
All right, starting clockwise, from the one closest to you, and all right, dex saves. A 1 and a 2 and a 3. Then our last guy, yeah, I'll just do that. Dex save.
No, con saves.
Con saves.
Oh, con saves, my bad. Is it the same?
I don't know.
No, it's not. I'll re-roll it. Con saves. Sorry, starting with our husks. 1, 2, and 3. And starting in our white here. 15. All right, what's the save?
14. They all made it, so they all take half of 13 damage.
Got it. We'll round up. We'll say 7.
And none of them are pushed away from me.
It ripples through their bodies, but they stand there planted, mindless, moving forward, ready to consume you. And they all take the 7. Yeah.
Yeah, well then. Yeah, that's all. Well, that's what I got.
Got it. Moving on, all of you. You see this group marching through the rain. Kolabadi.
Well, actually, I think Alice is before me.
Oh, sorry. Let me.
No, it's fine. We can go in the order like we were
Alice,
earlier.
go for it.
Oh, okay.
Alice, then Ron, then Kolabadi. Got it. I don't know why.
It's okay. Oh crap. All right. Sorry, I was waiting because I thought I had 2 more people ahead of me. Yeah, she's gonna. That's not gonna be good. I don't know what to do. Because if I step forward, I've got 3 on me. Yeah, I'm gonna step forward, and the one that's to the south of me, I'm gonna try to hit first.
Got it. You leap in front of a Louie.
Well, 12?
12 connects.
Yeah, alright. I will do my sneak attack on him. So let's see. I'm gonna use my Piercer feat to reroll one of my d6s. So add 3 more damage to 14 total damage.
Oh yeah. It lurches at you, trying to grab you. You duck under it and bury your blade in its belly. Taking 14, you said?
Yeah.
It groans, but it's still there, looking at you, hungry.
Alright, the one to the right of me, so as I'm doing that, I'm gonna take my other short sword and try to stab it at the same time with my offhand.
Nice.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I rolled a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna just take 4 piercing damage.
You slice it across its chest, exposing its ribcage. It's still there, though.
Yeah, she kind of runs up, stabs with both swords out at the same time, and then backs up, which would give the one that's between Louie and Torn an attack of opportunity since she didn't make an attack against them.
Oh yeah, they reach out with bony hands, and they try to slam their fists into you. 1 and a 2. Does 15 or 17 connect?
It's just an opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the 15 does hit.
Wasn't both of these guys here?
Yeah, but I made attacks against them with
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
special stuff. Well, does the 15 connect then?
But the 15 does connect, yes.
Oh, okay, great. All right, yeah, it slams you, and you'll take. Oh, wow, 7 points of maxed out, 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Beautiful. I'll bounce back, and that's it for me.
Yeah, you stumble backwards, moving forward. Ron.
Alrighty. Kolabadi, did you get hit?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, so we are going to have a little fun. Alrighty, let's do broadcast to others. And then I want to linger, make sure I got this right. 10 feet, so I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom. I shall post that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Come.
6. All right. Yeah, I need con saves. Clockwise, starting from this guy here, I'm gonna start rolling the con saves here. I'm gonna roll 6 of them.
I don't.
Yep.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6.
Alright, so 4 and
fails.
6 fail. 8 proficiency in that, so 14 meets.
So we got 3
still
fails.
2 fails.
2 fails.
14.
Number 4 and number 6. So they take 10 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, and 5 take 10 points of damage. And Kolobati, you can roll one of your health dice. One of your short rest health dice if you want.
Probably not, because I'm not hurt that bad.
That's what Ron just saw you get hit, and so, and I didn't want you to get caught in the other spell I wanted to do. So,
All right, you once again vines sprout up from the ground, wrapping around the legs of these creatures. You see leech-like suckers plug into their bodies. This one here that succeeded, what, takes 5?
yes.
Got it. He's still there, although very hurt. Other guy takes 5, still there, all very hurt. The guy's closest to all of you takes 5, still there, very hurt. Then this guy takes 10, eats it, but very hurt. Our next guy down, 14, he makes it, he took 5, bloodied. And our last guy here takes 10 and eats it, though very hurt, as all these vines sprout out and connect to them. They're all still there,
Right.
They're all bloodied.
And Brenna is going to back up here. And that's it.
Got it! All of you see Ron raises his hands from the ground up to the sky, and these vines sprout out and attack your foes. Kolobati, what are you doing?
First, I'm going to back up next to Ron. Bonus action, I'm going to move my hex to the white.
This guy's gonna send an attack of opportunity, right?
He already
Yep,
did on
nope.
me.
Okay, just making sure.
They are-
Got it.
Yep.
I did forget to do my arrow. I don't know if you guys will give me.
Go for it.
Brenna, I
Roll
don't know
it.
if you give me that real quick.
Yeah, which one?
We're just gonna do it on Big Boy.
Got
so-
it.
Sorry, I just thought about that. I was more trying to focus on the damn spell.
No problem.
Okay, I missed. Next.
Oh yeah, phew. Alright, yeah, Kolobati, you back up in what?
I'm going to move my hex to him. I'm going to keep targeting strength, and I'm going to give him a ghost.
Got it. Strength coming up.
16 to hit.
16 will connect. Strength, he gets a 16 on the roll.
We just no, he just has disadvantage on strength checks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. All right, let me. And how much damage he takes?
He takes a 6 force and 2 necrotic.
Got it. A Etho Ghost slams into his chest, gripping clutching a whole section of it, ripping out. And you see its body collapses to the ground. But as it does, once again, its body blows up like a balloon. And
The white?
then this guy or this guy? Which guy you hitting?
Yeah, I was aiming at the white.
Oh,
Is it 16 still hit
16
the white?
hit him. Yeah, it still hits him.
Okay.
Yeah, and he'll
8.
take what, 8 total?
Yeah.
Got it.
6 force, 2 necrotic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, it slams into him, but he still stands there, although a bit bloody. But he's looking you down, Kolabadi. Anything else?
That's action, bonus action, and move, so I'm good.
Tinu.
Hold on. Channel Divinity? Twilight Sanctuary? Is this as an action? Oh, it is. Well, sorry guys, Twilight Sanctuary is gonna wait. I grasp my necklace and I say, Silver Moon, your light I call, pierce the dark and shadows fall. And I am casting Moonbeam to block them. So, and it's to right here. 10 foot. So it blocks south and east. And it hits those guys. And then if they start their turn in it, they still take the damage too.
Oh, Tinu, it's a 5 foot radius.
It's a 5-foot cylinder, so it gets a 5-foot square.
Or no, not a square. It's 5 foot radius. It'd be.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
2 by 2.
Whatever that is. Yeah.
I thought 5 foot radius was 10 feet because last time we did 10 feet because it's 5 foot radius. So it's the 5. Wouldn't it be the 5 on each?
It's 5-foot radius at a square, right? So that's it right there.
Okay,
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang it. You guys keep lying to me. Okay, I'm not doing that then. Fuck that shit.
Got it.
I thought it was 10 by 10 because last time.
Right. No, it'd be. It theoretically
Yeah,
it could affect
no,
it.
it makes sense. I'm just gonna Twilight Sanctuary then. Cause.
You begin to radiate out that aura, that warm aura. Anything else?
Wrong one. Hold on. Let me change this real quick. Okay, and then I don't think I can do anything else because that's my action. I'm gonna movement back up. Can I movement back up off the map? I'm gonna go like probably 15 feet back.
Okay, so you're 10 feet off the map. Got it.
Yeah. I want to keep Torrin in my sanctuary though.
All right.
So yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, that's my turn. I keep my lead.
Louis.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but if I don't, harder for us. I'm gonna stab him. One rapier attack. $15 to hit.
Oh yeah, you can act.
9 points of damage.
The one right next to you or south of you?
The guy between Torrin.
Got it. Yeah, you stab into him, and like I was describing before, you see his body expand, like filled with gas, and then his skin and everything just explodes in a 5-foot radius around him.
I hold my breath.
Yes. All right, and I need Torrin and Louis to roll me Constitution saves.
Is this poison?
This is not poison. It is necrotic.
I'm gonna use my arcane deflection and add a +4 bonus to my saving throw to make that a 13.
Got it. You're both fine as you step away from this flesh that goes everywhere, and this haze that explodes in a poof and then dissipates in the rain.
Oh crap. Glad I
Our
did this.
guy to the south here rolls a Constitution save. He'll fail it. He'll take 9 points of necrotic damage. You see it slams over him. The necrotic energy flows over its body. And as you guessed, it expands and then explodes in a shower of tissue and debris and flesh. And 5-foot radius. I need Louis and Torin. Roll me another Constitution save.
Oh my gosh, no!
Oh god.
I'm gonna use. No, I'm using my hero point, and I'm rolling that again. My inspiration, whatever you call it. Oh my. I am rolling like crap tonight.
Alright, roll your 2d6, Brent. What do we get?
Yeah, both of you all take 11 points of necrotic damage as this thing explodes across you. Our guy to the south here gets a Constitution save. He'll fail it. It explodes onto him. You see he expands and explodes into a bunch of this debris, but it's not close enough to affect you guys.
Yeah, he's 10 foot away.
You just hear this popping noise. And all of you are showered, well, Louis and Torin, with guts.
Yeah. He spits on the ground. I'm gonna back up.
And Kolobati starts taking notes for the corpse explosion spell.
I was just thinking that. Like, can you do that, Bati?
Eventually.
You back up, you say, Louis?
Yeah. Dude.
Coughing, and you have your sword up, you cautiously step back.
Yeah, I'll step to here.
Got it. It's their turn. This one goes 5, 10, 15. Torin, you get an attack of opportunity.
I can't. I had to use my reaction to try to survive the explosions.
Got it. 5, 10, 15, 20. This one dashes up there.
Past me?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't go directly past you.
Ah.
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. This one comes up next to you.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That guy dashes. These guys stumble forward. They all move into the glowing light that is... Actually, just as a record, Tinu's aura is actually 10 feet behind where it currently is at, because she's off the map. So...
We can't see it, Brent. You
Yeah,
gotta do the thingy.
Yeah, let me make sure you guys can see that. And...
But I know she was far enough that Torin was still in the radius.
Yes. There we go.
Yeah, I see it.
Alright, these guys move up. Only 2 of them, were able to get into an area that without having to dash. One of them is gonna attack you, Kolobati. You see it runs up and tries to slam its fists on you. You're easily able to, duck out the way. The other guy, Louis, tries to attack you. You're able to bat him away.
Alright.
Our other guy here narrows his eyes with intelligence, looking over the battle situation. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Damn it. Alright, he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 20, 25, 40. You see he he crashes through the brush around the building. And as he gets closer, he's gonna whop off 2 shots at Kolobati at disadvantage. 1 and 2 for the first attack. Second attack, Both 11 will probably miss.
Yep.
Got it. Yeah, he just stalks forward, and that's their turn. Torin.
Well, this isn't good.
Yep.
This guy's right here, though, so... And he's been hurt, so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him. The Haze White.
Got it.
DC 14 Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Gets an 18.
I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Got it. As you see the crowd getting closer, Alice.
I can't roll anything tonight. Holy crap.
Am I stabbing?
Gonna live.
Alright, I'm stabbing. Alright, cool. She will... Yup. It's probably gonna be fun. She's gonna come right up here, and the one that's right next to her to the right, she's gonna try to stab it with her short sword.
Got it.
Just gonna try. Oh. It's a natural 20.
Oh yeah. How do you? It has 5 life. How do you do it?
I just go up right to him and just foonk, and the head comes right off.
Slice, the head falls to the ground. The rest of the body expands and explodes. Louis, Alice, and Kolabadi, roll me Constitution saves.
Do I have advantage since I have the gas mask on?
You know what? Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me read something real quick.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna ask.
No.
Okay.
No.
No problem. Always worth an ask.
Oh yeah, it is. Alice, you're fine. Louis, you're fine. Kolabadi with a 6.
Okay, buddy.
You'll take 4 points of necrotic damage. Alright, the guys surrounding him, they're gonna roll Constitution saves.
Which means I take 2.
One succeeds. One fails, one succeeds. The guy closest to you is gonna take the 4 points of damage. And, he's still alive, though. And, his buddy to the south is, successful.
About the one that was right.
Oh yeah, third guy, just to the east.
Oh, oops, my bad. Let me X this guy out. He's killed. This guy takes 4. This guy to the north, we're gonna say, well, okay. This other guy here. Go. Our guy to the south, which I did not roll for, I'll roll for him now. He gets a 14. He's good.
Hey.
Okay.
And I think that's everybody. We're good. What else do you do?
I'm gonna offhand the one that's next to body.
Got it.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And I'm definitely gonna be using my sneak attack on this one. Gonna roll my Piercer feat because I rolled a 1 again. So take 12 damage. The one that's right next to body.
Oh, he collapses onto his knees, blows up like a balloon, and explodes. Alice, Kolabadi, I need you guys to roll me Constitution saves. Both of you guys are fine. His buddy that's behind him.
Especially if I see that
He's
body's not
fine.
getting affected by the necrotic as much.
Well, I do have resistance.
Same.
All right, yeah, dead. Anything else?
I'm gonna step back. I'll take the attack of opportunity from the guy that's next to Louis.
Oh yeah, he'll do. Oh yeah, he's the 13 hit.
No, it does not.
Slip out of his fingers.
Perfect. Alright. Cool, that's it for me.
Got it, Ron.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Ron is going to move down 5 feet. I'll start with shooting this guy with Starry Archer.
Got it.
Bonus action. Let's go. 20 hit.
Oh yeah.
9 points of damage.
Slams into his chest, out his back. He's still there though.
He's still there. Right. And then I don't know if it's gonna do anything. I am going to poison spray the one in front of Louis.
Got it. You gesture out. You see from your fingertips a shower of poisonous acid almost comes in this direction.
Con save 14.
Con save 14. He fails it. What type of damage is this?
Poison damage.
You see he looks unaffected.
Okay.
I'm dead.
I was more doing to try to figure something out, so good to know.
Wait, it's immune? Didn't do anything?
Yeah, you see it just
Poison.
stands there.
Yeah.
And question: are these 3 down here still here?
Oh yeah, they're marching forward.
Oh shit! Sorry, I would have done something different. That's fine. I'm good.
Got it. Call a body.
Well, I still don't like the one that looks like he has intelligence to him, so I'm still sending my ghost after him.
Got it.
I don't know if a 14 is going to hit or not.
14 will connect.
Ooh, hey.
Okay, I'll take 10 force and 6 necrotic.
Ugh.
Damn.
It slams into me, staggers, but then musters himself and looks at you, grinning, and that's it. But he eats the damage. He's more than bloodied. You see pieces falling off of him. Anything else?
I'll probably be... I'll move to there, so I will hopefully a little bit more protection.
Got
That's my
it.
turn.
Ginu.
Oh my god, I'm rolling so low. That's yours, buddy.
I figured.
I am this one right here. I'm going to Sacred Flame.
Got it.
DC 14, I think. Yeah, I'll just roll it.
He gets a 0.
He takes 3 damage. Oh, that was a shitty roll.
Got it.
I'm not moving because I want Torin to be in range of Torin, so I'll stay where I am. 15. I think I'm 2 squares up.
Yeah, you're 2 squares off the map.
Okay, that's my turn. I can't really do anything. Sorry, guys.
Got it. Louis.
You're doing more than I am.
How hurt does this guy look in front of me?
In front of you, pieces are falling off of him. He looks quite messed up.
Hold your breath, Torin! He's gonna stab him again. Let's see if this works. 23 to hit?
Oh yeah.
10 damage.
Once again, you slash across him. He falls on the ground. His body expands and explodes. Torin and Louis, I need a con save, and our other guy to the north will make it.
18?
You're fine.
Finally, a decent roll.
You're fine.
Whew.
Yeah, all right, he collapses. Anything else, Louis?
Yeah. I'm gonna stand here.
You move up next to Torin.
Yeah. Got your back, lad. Ugh. Fuck, I hate storms. God, I wish I could use my gun right now.
Alright. These guys move up. Oh. And each one of them are gonna try to slam Torin. A 1 and a 2 and a 3.
No, no, and no.
Oh yeah, you're good. The one north of Louie tries to slam him. You're able to shake him off.
Ah.
This creature right here next to you that seems intelligent reaches out and tries to grab you. Does a 23 connect?
On who?
Louis.
That'll hit.
You'll take
That'll
10
hit.
points of necrotic damage and roll me a Constitution save.
You got it. 8. Ugh.
You feel your skin burn as its bony hands pierce inside of your armor. There's an itch, and you feel a nausea overcome you. It then reaches out with its other hand and tries to touch you, Loey. Yeah, you're able to grab the wrist of that one and shake him away. Then after that, he's gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25.
I do have a stack of opportunity this time.
You guys get a stack. Yeah.
There.
Yay!
Oh, that connects.
12 hits.
4 damage.
12 will not connect, but 22 will.
For 4 damage.
4, he eats it, taking the 4 damage. Alright, that is their turns. Torin!
Holy crap. And these guys all around me, they look fresh?
Yeah. They look quite excited for blood.
Ah, jeez, okay. I'm gonna go focus on this one. I'm just gonna swing my Warhammer.
Which one? One to the south?
The one right to my right here.
Got it.
Between me and Louis.
Oh yeah, you connect with a 17. As it reaches out to grab you. Yep, you.
5 points of damage.
Slap it across its like upper torso. It stumbles, but it's still there.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Got it. Alice. You see Louis and Torin being surrounded.
Yeah. Was gonna go out to the right, but Ron's right there, so he'll be alright. Alright, you know what? No, I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna try to stab this thing that's coming after Bati.
Got it.
Yeah.
It
at least try
steps
to
over its
attack it.
dead friends.
Yeah.
It seems to be locked in on Kolabati and sits
No.
and looks to the side, seeing you try to stab it, and it deflects it with its hand.
Alright, I'm gonna try to offhand. No, I'm actually gonna go try to help Torin. So I'm at 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna try to hit this one that's right south of Torin with my offhand.
When you move away from our guy, he will take an attack of opportunity.
He doesn't get one because I made an attack.
Oh my god. Alright.
But yeah, I think I miss anyways.
No, 9 connects with this guy.
They have zombie AC.
Yep.
It's always worth it. I'm gonna re-roll one of my d6s.
Do it.
That was a crap roll. Sweet, so he's gonna take 9 damage.
Stab into him. then lurch your blade out, and once again, this oily, iridescent fluid follows it. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I'm done.
Got it. Ron!
Range spell attacks have disadvantage with a enemy in melee, correct?
Correct.
Okay, fine. Screw it. We're going to Starry Archer, big dude in front of me.
Got it.
That's my bonus action. So, control. Got it. 19 hit.
That hits.
Right, and 5.
You see that at the last moment he almost blocks the shot and it plunges into his shoulder. He looks at it and breaks off. Well, he tries to at least, but then it dissipates as he tries to break it off. He's still there.
Alright, I'm gonna bop it. I'm gonna try to bop him with quarterstaff. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the nat 20 I needed. Damn. 8. I'm assuming misses.
Yeah, he raises up his arm and blocks it.
Yeah, because I don't think I want to bite one of these guys. So, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna do at the moment.
All right, they smell a little expired. Correct. Kolabadi.
I don't like the fact that this guy is right in my face. So, bonus action. I dissipate into a puff of shadow and appear right next to Alice.
Got it.
Buddy.
And then stick a ghost into his back.
Hits his armor. You see he turns around and looks at you and growls.
And that's action, bonus action.
Got it, Tinu.
Oh, this is so hard because we're saving our resources, right?
Mm-hmm. We got a chapel to go through after this.
Second level spell slot. No, just kidding. I'm just gonna shoot at it with disadvantage.
Got it.
Oh, I missed. That's a 6.
Over his head. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it. But
Louis.
Boy. Cold body. Torin, you got this?
I'll try.
I'm gonna leave your threat. You get an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, he's definitely taking it. 11.
Miss.
Stand here. Try to surround him with Ron. And I'm gonna stab that. Oh, ignore that. We did a hit roll first. It's a 7. Alright, we're fine.
You see, almost instinctually, this guy turns around, whipping out a longsword, dropping his bow, blocks your blade.
Battling my turn.
Got it. All right, our 3 guys, they're gonna try to attack Torin here.
All right.
1 and a 2 and a 3.
No one's rolling well tonight. Holy crap.
Apparently not. Do you have a shield?
No.
Well, easily you just kick away grasping hands as they all try to lurch on you. Louis, this one here moves up next to you and is going to try to hit you. The 16 connect.
That'll connect.
You'll take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as his fists land on your back.
A nice deep tissue massage.
Thanks for that. Thank you, Tinu.
you're welcome. I'm trying.
Our guy here looks at Ron and Louis, and reaches out and tries to grab onto Louis here. You bat away his arm. He tries again. Does a 19 connect?
That'll hit.
You'll take 9 points of necrotic damage. And roll me a Constitution save.
More. 18.
You're fine. And let's see here. I gotta keep up with this. Let me look at something really quick in the past. Right here. Here we go. Okay. Alright, got it. Alright, moving on! Torrin.
Alright, which of the... I think I'll just
hit the one south of you.
Yeah, I'll focus on the one that Alice has been hitting.
Got
it. The hammer's been working the best of everything I've been doing, so...
Get him.
18 for...
Oh yeah.
7 damage.
Slams into him, he stumbles, but he's still there. Raising his broken neck, he looks at you.
I only have 1 attack, so that's... And I do want to keep these guys more on me than everyone else, so that's my turn.
Got it, Alice.
I'm gonna follow right where Torrin slammed him with my short sword and try to get him. I'm gonna try.
Understood.
I'm gonna go for it, man. I'm gonna try. 19.
That connects.
And how bad does he look?
He looks fucked up.
Okay, I'm not gonna use my sneak attack then. So, it won't let me take it off though.
Or just use the first number then.
Yeah.
I'll just roll a d6 and then add my modifier to it.
No, I think that it separates the sneak attack, so try to just like roll the damage.
Yeah, you should be able.
It should.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think it separates them.
I hope it does. I was trying not to make it.
Yeah, see, so it's 7.
So yeah, so he'll take 7 damage, Brent.
Got it. You almost cut off his head by slicing his throat. He folds over and collapses backwards, expands and explodes. I need Alice and Torrin. Make me Constitution saves. Both of you are fine. Let's see our other guys.
Oh yeah.
They're fine.
They're fine.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, Torrin, you got these?
Yep.
Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna move up to this dude and try to offhand him.
Got it.
Try. Let's see what it do.
Goodbye.
The 18 hit him.
Yes.
Beautiful. This one will have sneak attack on it. Ooh, I'm not re-rolling that. So he'll take 16 damage.
Oh yeah. I mean, how do you do it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just stabbed that one, watched it explode, asked Torrin if he's fine, and then just come running up, and he was going after Louis. And right as he's reaching out with his arms with Louis, I just come up with my short sword underneath and just chop him off and go right into his chest.
Yeah, Ron and Kalina would see a blade come out of his chest as he crumples to the floor and melts into a goo.
Alright. And then I would actually use the rest of my action to go right back where I was. To go help.
Got it, Ron!
That would have been 5, 10, 15,
You mind being
20,
by yourself for a second?
25.
Alright, I'm back.
Is the rain pouring in here? Are we all drenched?
Oh yeah, you're all soaked to the bone.
Okay. So, alright, cool. How bad does this one in front of Torrin look?
It looks about bloody.
Looks about bloody. Alright, cool. So, sorry guys, hate to do this, but it's going to happen anyway. I am going to bonus action the one right in front of Alice, Star Archer.
Got it.
With a 23. 8 points of damage.
Slams into him. He staggers back, but he's still there.
Cool. That's not my fault they get hurt. And then I'm going to quarterstaff pop out this guy.
Got it. You step around Louis.
Hey.
That connects.
Let me do that one. Why did it do that? It's at 1 point either way.
What? You just slap him across the forehead. He just groans and look at you.
Alrighty, that's it.
Kolobani.
Well, bonus action, I'll move my hex to this one and shoot over and send a ghost over Alice's shoulder.
Got it.
10 to hit.
Turn will connect.
They'll take 4 force and 3 necrotic, so 7 total.
Got it. He staggers, but he's still there.
Oh, that's that's my turn.
Tinu.
Is this guy still here? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna, because I can't shoot arrows, I'm just gonna sacred flame him.
Dex save.
DC 14.
Deck save. Coming up. He gets a -1.
Hey, I hit something. And that's
So
my
5
turn.
radiant.
Oh, how much damage to you?
Oh, 5?
5.
Radiant?
Oh, he's still
Oh,
there.
sorry. I thought you
Although
heard me.
he's
I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. Although
That's
he's
my
just
turn.
nothing but bones. Louis.
Well, I really wish this thing was dead already. I'm gonna stab this husk out, killing it,
Got it.
and prepare for the face full of decayed flesh. 12 to hit.
Oh yeah.
8 damage.
Use plunger blade into its face, nailing it almost to the ground, and it expands and blows up in your face. And yeah, roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, gross.
You're fine, but guts just sprays across you.
That smelled foul, like awful. I'm good here.
Got it.
Same.
One of these guys. Oh, actually, let's see here. You get attack of opportunity, Alice.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna try. I'll take a natural 20 with the sneak
Jesus.
attack.
Yeah.
Isn't
that's a
it
lot
once
of
per
dice.
round? Sneak
It's
attack?
once per turn.
Oh,
One per
got it.
turn.
You get it on your
per
re-
turn.
Yeah.
That's not even the full. That's not even the crit roll. Is he dead? Do I need to roll the crit roll?
With a 10, he's still alive. I need to roll.
He's still
Yeah.
alive. Okay.
So-
Well, I need to roll it again. Okay, got it.
So that's 3d6 to roll.
So another 14.
Another 4, yeah. Yeah, as he tries to stumble away, you cleave into his side and he collapses on the ground and blows up. And,
He probably would have
but-
stopped here then. So
he would have never gotten out of the way. He would
Okay.
have. Yeah, Torin, Alice, roll me Constitution saves.
Even if I fail, it's worth it.
You guys are fine. Our guy to the south here, he's fine. Yeah, he dies.
Good.
This guy goes 5, 10 over to Kolobani and tries to.
I'll take mine before we
Got
go
it.
too far real quick. 'cause
Alright,
That was just Alice.
that connects.
By 5 points.
5, he's still alive as you hit him in the back as he stumbles away. And he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna... does a 15 hit Kolobati?
Yes.
You will go ahead and take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he slams you.
Okay.
Torrid!
Ooh. Well, I do want to see this work, so can he give me a wisdom save as I try Toll the Dead again?
Sure, wisdom
I'm
save!
gonna get it.
He gets a crit! With a -2!
I can't get this. What's with these things wisdom? Are they too wise or too empty-headed?
Yes.
Probably the latter.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alice!
See, Torn, you should have just tried to hit him again, and she'll try to come up and stab this thing.
Got it!
She's gonna try. This is a 9 hit.
Yes, it does. Can you do 2 points of damage?
That's more than the minimum. Her minimum is more.
I think literally just by sneak attack and damage, even as minimum, yeah, she can get more than 2.
Yup, yeah. You kick him in the back, falls on the ground, plunge your blade into him.
Yeah.
But you already know, he blows up and explodes. Alice and Kolobati, roll me con saves.
14 for me, 19 for Bobby.
19.
You're fine. Both of you are fine. And you're left in the pouring rain with all these dead bodies surrounding you guys. You guys continue on your destination, or do you want to investigate this area?
We should keep moving, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Also, I'm actually a little happy it's raining right now. It's helping wash all the blood and gore off.
True.
What are you talking about? That was fine. I had fun.
Yeah, that was super fun.
I don't have Twilight Sanctuary anymore, by the way.
It was definitely needed for that, though. I think
that was a good call.
Yeah. I really do feel like that was a good call.
I didn't see the other 4 zombies in that 12.
All right, looks like we have one more chance for another random encounter before you guys get to your destination.
No!
Wow. Ain't that a shame?
That was literally the whole session. Oh.
To be fair, it wasn't the whole session.
Okay, 1d20s. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll up some d20s. Let's see if any of you
It's
guys.
already 11:54.
I know. I just want to see if we're gonna handle
I was arguing with Kevo.
Okay.
I just want to roll it so that way Kalina doesn't have to be here and roll it.
All of you guys are good.
Oh, thank God.
You arrive at the dilapidated ruins of St. Brenna's Chapel. And next session, we'll go ahead and get into what happens there. And, yeah.
I was so excited to go to the chapel.
You guys did.
You didn't like our little excursion to the diner?
No.
I had fun.
It was fun, but I wasn't expecting it.
Hey, look, you guys didn't choose Reed Manor first.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that would have been a fun. I'm interested to see how you guys are going to get over the river. We'll talk about that another time.
Isn't there a bridge right there? Isn't that what that is?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's got a little number by it.
I know. Maybe there's a bridge there.
Oh.
That goes to someplace. But we'll see next time. But all right. You guys have successfully got through your first. Actually, was this?
Oh my God! It looked really bad for a moment, though.
No, this wasn't the hardest one out of the ones. So.
I
Alright.
Sorry, somebody's gonna say something.
No. With what we fought, as much as the numbers were against us, I can imagine there's definitely worse things than.
So yes. Whoever came. I need to look up whoever came up with it. But somebody did an expanded encounters book for Drakkenheim. So, in total, there is 95 different encounters. We'll see if you guys
That
do
must
all
have
of
been
them. Yeah. And but those are the ones that I rolled. So, and I mean I have other ones I've rolled, but we'll go ahead and see next time. But all right, you guys though made it to Brianna's Chapel, and we'll go ahead and hit them next time. I know next time. See, Kevo, you should have went all out because you're not going to be here next time. You could just fuck it. I'm ready to plot armor. You know. But
I'm gonna be completely honest. In the middle of the fight, I was not thinking of that.
But next time Kelly should be back with us, and we should be good. But all right, you guys are heading to Brenna Shop. I have nothing more to say. Oh, and thank you guys for putting up with the longer than I really wanted to, like 30 to 40-minute intro here. But I wanted to get that out the way before Kevo disappeared into vacation land. So.
Oh, I
It
never
was
mind
good,
listening
though.
to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was
Yep.
like over here in my chair, like shaking, like, no, close the door and lock it, you idiot.
I'll
Yeah, I'm
take
glad
notes.
you guys
You can go
enjoy
read
it.
the notes. I have word for word things said in those notes.
There is important things that were said there, but yeah, I appreciate
Yeah.
you guys
So,
letting me yap.
So is that a tick mark, or we still waiting on someone else's?
We still got
I think
Ron's.
it's
It's the only
Rams.
one
Okay.
is
Yeah,
there.
I already had gotten mine when talking with I think before, so.
Yeah.
Well, we may have
There's a
something.
possible plan in motion for mine
Yeah.
after this.
There is plans in motion. So, but that's it. And so I'm gonna cut the stream. But if you guys want to chat for a second, we can go ahead and do that. This time I'm gonna make sure I actually stop all of it. So, thank you, stream. Bye.
Night stream.
Thanks for joining us.
Sweet.